Hey! You're like a crazy cat lady. You really are.
I am.
You are a crazy cat lady.
I know.
So excited showing us a gift she got from one of her aunts.
Yeah, my aunts Carla and Lisa mailed me, I'll show the webcams, these pants yesterday.
With pictures of your cats.
Yep, my cat heads. And Tim goes, how did they get those photos? And I guess they just scoured my
Instagram
and my Facebook for cute, perfect heads.
You are a crazy cat lady.
I will wear these all week once I wash them.
You wear them tomorrow?
I'll wear them tomorrow, yes. Pajama party Friday?
Did you say, oh,
Cats.
cat pants?
No, I said, oh, I love this. That's how I said when I opened the package.
Did you open it in front of them?
No, they
Oh, were
mailed
they there?
it.
Oh, okay.
They shipped it to me.
Oh, look, Tim. Cat pants.
Pants.
They put
He's
pictures
only
on
slightly impressed.
Cat pants.
I also opened another gift that was under my tree from another aunt. I'm just opening gifts. I don't care. I'm an adult man. It's 38 years old. This is Christmas.
But it's only the
All right.
14th.
What else you get?
I got a coffee mug.
Nice.
With a picture of your cat on it.
With a
Look,
picture.
Tim, a coffee mug
Yes.
with cats on it.
Guys,
with
this
pants
is like
on
the I can't help it. I don't got kids. Half my family probably
What kind of
hates
coffee
me.
mug?
Like a coffee mug that has like a little saucer underneath, like a tea mug,
Just because
actually.
you don't have kids doesn't mean Christmas moves. You're breaking rules.
I'm here to tell the kids that are listening right now at 6:08, when you're a 38-year-old adult, you can do whatever the hell you want. You want to open up your own gifts under your own tree?
Whenever you
Do it.
want.
Man, I
Fine. You
can't
want to open
wait.
up gifts on the 13th of December?
Just do it, man.
Just
12
do
days
it.
of Christmas, dude, starts
Today.
on the is this the 1st or the 12th? Which
No,
days
wait,
ago?
no. The 12 days of Christmas, I think,
it was
starts
yesterday.
on Christmas, doesn't it?
Well, mine started yesterday
Yeah.
on the 13th.
Doesn't it start as
It starts
day
12
one?
days before, I assumed.
I thought it was
We should
starting
look into that.
day one. Like day one.
If only we
is-
had a machine.
That would
Day
tell us.
one
On
is
the first
Christmas
Yeah,
day
Eve.
'cause
of
it goes into
Christmas, my true love
January.
gave to me a coffee mug and a pair of pussycat pants.
Yes, thank you,
Yes.
Rafe.
That was nice.
Thank you, Rafe.
Beautiful.
My pussycat pants are incredible.
Cool britches.
The 12
I can't
days
wait
of
to wear them.
Christmas begin on Christmas Day, December 25th.
Well,
Okay.
got that wrong. I don't do math.
oh, the
okay?
20
I just assumed you started cracking them early.
No.
And they
I'm
go
with you,
through
bud.
the Epiphany.
This is
or
our
Three
12
Kings
days of
Day.
Christmas.
Our 12 days starts now.
I think later we probably should sing, because Moon wasn't here. The Rafe Williams 12 Days of Christmas.
Ooh, yes.
I assumed that was going in the rewind.
Oh,
It's up. I mean, we can always do it again.
That was beautiful.
And maybe we'll do it later in the show for the folks who missed it. Moon missed it.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
you weren't
need
here
those
that day.
pipes.
Hey, you weren't here that day. Ha.
He was out entertaining the masses. I might have been
That's
writing.
right.
Actually, you might have been writing your Christmas song that day. Whoa.
Inception.
That's crazy,
It
man.
was a Christmassy day, apparently.
Whoa.
That was a creative Christmas day.
All right, today is December the 14th, so there's a couple things today what we should be celebrating. Not opening gifts early day, but today is free shipping day.
Cool.
Free shipping day. There's a whole bunch of websites that are offering free shipping today only. So some entrepreneur created this free shipping day back in 2008, noticing online shopping tended to drop off around December 10th. This guy thought an event that promoted free shipping and guaranteed on-time delivery was just what the holiday shopping season was missing. So participating stores guarantee package arrival on your December 14th purchase by Christmas Eve, like Amazon, Adidas, Barnes & Noble, Cabela's, J. Crew, Macy's, Target, Walmart, Zappos. They're all doing this free shipping day today.
Zappos. Great shoe website.
What is that?
Zappos?
Yeah, it's
They were like the first, right, to really
Nope.
break in the shoe game on the nets.
You need any type of shoe. Zappos.com.
Oh, who's the guy that owns that?
It's Amazon now.
Jeff Zappos.
Jeff
Zappos?
Jeff Zappos.
No, there's some famous billionaire. I think he started it.
Really?
Like one of the top dudes.
Wasn't Steve Madden, was it?
No.
Tony
Nick
Hsieh.
Swinmurn
Ah, yes.
is the founder.
The household name.
Yes.
Nick Swinmurn.
Maybe I was thinking of something else.
He launched it under the name ShoeSite
Shoesite. Shoesite.com.
I don't know where Zappos came from.
in 99. And then he made it Zappos, and Amazon acquired it for $1.2 billion.
Was there just a story about him? Was that what it was? he
60
die?
minutes or something.
It says that Tony Hsieh.
Did he die in a house fire?
No, it looks like, let's see here. He died, I guess he was high on drugs and worried he was turning.
It was recent,
No.
wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess he didn't die from drugs. Never mind. Okay, let's see here.
Was it a house fire? Something. It was like mysterious circumstances?
Yeah, but he did pass.
Recently. Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Ooh.
Anyway. What do you see? What do you see? Talk.
I'm trying to find
Talk
it. Trying
to
to
me.
find it. Yes, he died in a fire.
Okay,
Inside a storage room at his
That's it.
girlfriend's Connecticut mansion
What?
and double wide. Yeah.
And double wide. No. I don't think so.
What? That sounds a little.
But yeah, I know it was under like mysterious circumstances recently.
Bummer.
Okay, anyway. Free shipping on Zappos today. Today is also Monkey Day. Monkey Day
What does that mean?
is an unofficial international holiday celebrating monkeys. Monkeys in all things simian,
Pretty on the nose.
including other non-human primates such as apes, lemurs also.
Cute.
Celebrate that today. Monkey Day is celebrated worldwide and is often known as World Monkey Day and International Monkey Day. It's also, ladies and gentlemen, National Biscuits and Gravy Day.
Whoa.
Thank God.
I'll applaud that.
Love biscuits and gravy.
Me too. Is there somebody in this room that's not a fan? I think, didn't one of you say?
Moon doesn't like biscuits.
I don't like
That's
that.
right.
He doesn't like
you
flavor
monster.
or something like that.
I'm not sure I'm the monster here.
Oh.
Biscuits.
How could you not
That's
like
exactly
biscuits?
what
Yeah.
the monster would say.
I'm the true monster.
That's a good point.
I'm the true monster because mine are vegetarian biscuits and gravy. So it's like chunks
Still
of
counts,
impossible
though.
meat. So go ahead and hate me, I guess.
It's fine. Not on International Biscuits and Gravy Day. I won't. I'm not gonna.
Really?
No, I just feel
I'm
like
not gonna urinate on your parade for that one.
Thank you. I
I
You
feel
though.
like you're putting something in your mouth that's asking to suck all the spit out of it.
No, but you've had bad biscuits.
You've had
your whole
bad
life.
biscuits.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
I'm gonna get you some nice biscuits for Christmas.
A near tasteless sponge.
Wet
no,
biscuits.
Thank you.
Coming at you.
Oh, I
Flaky
think
biscuits.
you're wrong.
Open it, steaming, and then you peel the layer of biscuits.
There are ones that are hard.
Sure.
biscuits,
they're-
Michael. You're
they're-
eating biscuits.
There are bad biscuits.
If I could, kind of, I guess, pick the middle out of it a little bit, but like the top is always just hard, weird, dry.
You're doing them wrong, man.
Biscuits
Fresh
are
Pillsbury
stupid.
biscuits.
Colossal
yeah.
waste
You know
of
what I'm
time.
talking?
Dude, are you eating
The
dog
layered
biscuits
ones.
and you think,
Are they bone
His-
shaped?
are they bone shaped?
No, you got to like pack jelly into it, and then by that point, I'm like, what am I doing? I'd rather just have toast.
Yeah, it just tastes like dog food. And
No, man.
Dry.
No.
This is the
Biscuits are
only
a
soggy
joke.
bread I can get behind. To be honest with you, is the biscuits
Yeah.
and gravy.
But you
That's
have
it.
to sog it out to make it worth it.
No.
But I
it's
will
not
s-
all sog.
You do realize that Moon's dad is a big collector of ancient things, so he'd probably make, what is it, the hardtack?
Hardtack.
Yeah, from Civil War. Those kind of biscuits
War
where you
time.
soak on them.
I don't know, man. I feel like I've had a solid array, a decent array of biscuits.
Dude, you know, there's one fast food establishment I think that has some great biscuits, and that's Hardee's.
Hardee's wins on
Don't
that.
even give me
Hardee's
started.
BLG.
Hardee's
The Senna biscuit, shut
And their
up.
gravy's good.
wins with the biscuits.
Yeah, it's because they put actual sausage in the gravy.
Am I really the only one that hates them? Because I mean, everybody, even in the chat, you know, people are talking about biscuits. And
The first time I ever had biscuits and gravy was moving out here. That was not a thing.
On the east?
Not a thing where I grew up. Not a thing. We heard about it. Like the legend. Legend.
I hear that poor people eat.
yeah, that's what I said.
The
Biscuits seem
legend
like
of
something
biscuits
to
and
be
gravy.
passed out in line in Civil War.
My
I mean,
arteries are filling up.
it seems like Game of Thrones.
Here's some
food.
flour, we
It
put water on
it
it.
was something during that era.
There you go.
Where like food was scarce.
Yeah, and here we'll pass
And-
this out and convince this whole line that it's food. Here,
Yeah, we're gonna
here's your
do-
biscuit.
Like it
move
was
on.
the
Here's your
origins
biscuit,
are
move on.
like, I think Civil War era where, you know, food was scarce and they used what they had.
Peppery
So the-
gravy.
Peppery
they-
gravy.
Oh my God! Shout out to peppery gravy.
Shout
They
out
did
to
the
peppery
regular
gravy.
bread with soggy bread on top of it.
You want to talk about the most unhealthy thing for you.
Biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah. Have you guys ever had chocolate gravy? Because I grew up
What
with
is
that.
that?
Go on.
Now that is a hillbilly Southern thing, and that was definitely a poor person food that came from the South. But yeah, my dad, he grew up on it, introduced it to us,
What does it
and
taste like, Scott?
chocolate but it's melted, and you put over biscuits, and you do this.
sure that's good.
The trick is you
Oh my
get
goodness.
butter out there, and you put it on the plate, and then you pour the chocolate in there, let it melt, you stir it in, And then you break up your
Oh,
biscuits.
I've seen that before.
And you pour the chocolate on top of it. It is
Yeah, I've seen
phenomenal.
Oh, my goodness.
He pours the chocolate over it as if it's gravy. Look at that. I mean,
Dude, that's one of those things that we were definitely the odd family, but all my buddies, whenever we were kids, we'd have this, and
I'm going to make it over
it was a highlight in their life. To
well,
come over
yeah.
and eat.
So you know how to
because
make
it's covering up the biscuits.
like you know how to make the gravy, right?
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's
flour
like,
and,
so it's like the sausage drippings,
right, the grease.
like all the grease, and then you put flour in there, and then you
Little water.
put heavy cream in.
Dude, all bad stuff.
All bad stuff.
Yeah.
All
That's
and
how you
just
know
the-
it's good.
See, I'm convinced you don't like biscuits. You just like the gravy.
No,
You
because
don't-
I'll have
you
biscuits.
haven't
I'll have
figured
biscuits
out.
otherwise.
It's the best
I'll have
duo.
biscuits sans gravy.
Yeah, I'll have a biscuit with some jelly or honey on it.
Of
Butter.
course, you got to put something.
Dude, the pop Pillsbury biscuits, they're great too.
They're perfect. You just got to not overcook. You know? Always go 12.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
can't
mind.
under, you can't over.
I don't have the code. I don't have the gene. It must be that.
Do you like cornbread?
Yeah, you like cornbread?
All right, what about
No, I don't.
croissants?
Cornbread's-
Croissants over biscuits?
I'll handle a croissant here and there.
Oh, you're not enthusiastic about it though.
No, I'm not. I'll admit
Do you
that.
like breakfast pastries?
breakfast pastries?
Bear claw,
Oh yeah, yeah,
French
yeah.
toast,
Yes.
pancakes.
No, not necessarily.
No.
No.
Oh no.
There have been some.
Oh no.
There have been some
no.
pancakes that have passed, but I'm not seeking them out. You know why? Because they're always so good and then they're always so bad. You have them and you go, oh, this is lovely, and then it doesn't take me 60 seconds of digestion to regret it.
Yeah.
Every single time I go, what was I thinking? I don't like myself.
Bagels?
Bagels are great.
Bagels are great.
Bagels are so good.
Bagels 2 days in a row talking about on this show.
Man.
Yeah.
But pancakes
Worth it.
Are you guys? I mean, you guys with me? Like
I am. I'm
pancakes are always so
Give me a
regrettable
slippery
afterwards.
pancake.
And maybe it's
butter.
because they're so good you eat too many, or I eat too many.
Greasy.
The Post-Dispatch food critic named the 13 best new restaurants in St. Louis this year. And at the bottom, in our fair city, we've had a resurgence of like really good bagel places. They call it the St. Louis Bagel Renaissance because the place up the street here closed. The Bagel Factory,
Oh, yeah. Never went there.
that was without a doubt the best bagel place.
What happened?
Coming from a New Yorker,
Yeah.
the guy just is like, I'm not doing it anymore.
Oh yeah, he's retired, right?
Yeah, and by no means was it like lack of customers, because you'd have to go in there early.
That's
Because when
sad.
he was done making the bagels, he was done.
It was a good run. See you later.
He did well,
Bye.
made what he made. When he ran out, I ain't making no more.
Wow. Hero.
I ain't making no more. There was a line out the door every Sunday. Yeah, I'd have to go early. I'd have to get up at like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Jeez.
to roll over there to get a dozen.
Have you been to Union Bagels in, what is that? I guess that's Webster.
Webster Groves, absolutely excellent.
Really? Haven't been. Always see it
What's
on
the name of
little
that one?
Union Bagels.
Onion.
It's
Where's
called
this?
Bagel
Onion?
Union.
Bagel Union, I mean.
It's by the people who make people who own Union loafers.
Okay. Great shoes.
So the Bagel Renaissance, according to the Post-Dispatch, Bagel Union, they mention C&B boiled bagels in Wood River. I've heard great things about Lefty's Bagels in Chesterfield.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I don't seek out bagels. I don't know what my problem is.
I don't either, but I have a hard time passing them up.
Yeah, if they're around.
If somebody's like, "Hey, there's bagels," I go, "Oh,
Okay.
where?"
You like sweet or savory ones?
Both.
Both.
I really do.
Yeah.
And you know what? And that has been something that I've done a favor to myself, saying I will not deny a bagel. Because I used to be an only sweet guy, and then I started having some of them savory ones. I went, whoa.
Everything bagel?
I will just allow any bagel in
man.
my world.
Don't even get me started. It's so
Like
good.
if they cut, like if I when I went to the bagel factory, they'd be fresh. No need to toast them.
Yeah. No,
No
need to toast.
them.
Just give me the freshest one you got. Don't care what flavor.
I like toasting them,
enjoy
though,
it.
so the butter can, like, melt inside.
Not if they're still a little warm. Cream cheese, lox. You like lox?
I do. I had the last time I had bagels and lox was with Steve Gorman of the Black Crows in the Del Mar Loop. We had breakfast, and like I always think of him when I think of bagels.
Bagels and lox.
I don't do butter. I'll do a little bit of
Cream cheese?
Yeah.
God. Onion bagel, lox,
Onion bagel. Oh,
Yeah, that's a good
cream
one, too.
cheese. Yeah. All right. Anyway,
Is there a bad bagel? Is there a bad flavor?
yes.
Yeah, they're bad ones.
Which?
There are bad bagels.
No.
I
Of
don't
course
like a
there's bad
blueberry
bagels.
bagel.
I'm saying-
it's just whatevs.
Oh,
I
you
don't love sweet bagels.
at all. Even the
I'm
ones
not-
we were talking about yesterday, those Breadco ones with the
Yeah, I don't like them.
Yeah, with the mountains
I
of.
don't like them.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm with you.
When given a choice, I'm going savory all the time. Also, today is National Bouillabaisse Day.
What?
Oh, is that how you make soup?
It's a super stew.
It's like
You
what's
talking
in
about
a
bouillon?
square block?
No, that's bouillon.
Oh,
Bouillabaisse is a super stew containing several kinds of fish,
Oh, no thanks.
shellfish, usually combined with tomatoes. And
They needed a day?
bouillabaisse, yeah.
I bet that's a quite polarizing dish.
Bouillabaisse.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like real Southern. I think like Louisiana. Bouillabaisse. It's also National Screwdriver Day. Not the
Tool.
not the
Phillips or
tool.
flathead?
Not the tool.
Darn it.
I went to Fast Eddie's yesterday by myself after a client meeting, and I had a beer and some peel and eat shrimp and some chick on a stick.
I like how you're done with drinking in weekdays.
Right?
Lasted a
one day.
I had
long
a Bud
time.
Light Lime. I
One
was sitting
day.
there like an off-duty cop or something. I don't know.
You already forgot that
I
you
was
felt
having a
bad
real
one
good
day.
time. I know.
Oh, well,
You're right.
You know, it's funny. So my son had practice up at Centene Community Ice Center. There's a bar that's open there, and there were a couple dads that were drinking. I started sweating.
Oh, God.
I wanna.
Water for me. Water for me. No, you like a good screwdriver?
Sometimes, yeah. I love orange juice as it is, and I love vodka as it is. And when you mix
Combine the two.
you gotta have a taste for it. It's not my go-to. That's like a breakfast cocktail to me. Like if I'm doing brunch and I don't want a Bloody Mary or a mimosa, it's a screwdriver.
Usually when you order bottle service, you know, they'll bring out the orange
Yeah,
juice, they'll
right.
bring out the cranberry
Cranberry.
juice, and I'll go, okay.
I like how you
screwdriver.
say orange. I wish I could say it that way. I say orange. Say orange.
Now I can't.
Just do it. Say it.
Orange juice.
Orange juice.
Yeah, he's in between now.
Now I'm in
gonna
between.
change the way I
now
say
he's half-assing it all.
Damn it.
Orange.
Technically, the first time I ever had alcohol was a screwdriver.
Was a screwdriver?
Although I did not know it. So I didn't try alcohol until I was like, what, 26 or something like that? But when I was working for the Parks Department, we had a counselor and director party down in White Cliff, down by the, whatever you call it, the sand volleyball. And these fellow workers, fellow teens or, high teenagers were passing on this drink, and they're like, here you go, it's orange juice. And I was like, oh, smelled it, and I was like, cool, orange juice. I took a drink, I was like, whoa, that's kind of different. Is that Sunny D? And they said, no, it's a screwdriver. I went, I have no idea what that means.
It's Sunny V is what it is.
I was like, oh yeah, I was like, I don't know what that means. I've never heard of that. That's a
Next
wild.
thing you know, you're taking your pants off and
That's-
running around.
that's
It's a
wild-
gateway drug. It truly is.
Well, I was like, that's a wild brand name. I was like, where do you get that? And they're like, you make it. And I said, what? Like I was so out of the party. I didn't know what this
Yeah.
crap was. I was like, what do you mean you make it? And like, you make it. You put it together. I said, put it together with what?
Yeah, you have no idea. Oh, so naive.
Explain.
Huh?
What are you talking about? They said it's vodka and orange juice. I went, oh, take this out of here.
Like the Amish guy in Kingpin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
I feel like if I have a screwdriver in the morning, we're in for a day.
okay.
Like it's going to be a day.
That's a note. We got to make sure we know that in the future.
It's going to be a day. I actually looked up the origin of screwdriver. Like, why do they call it a screwdriver? And it goes back to the 1940s when Americans working in the oil industry in the Middle East combined vodka with orange juice, and in the absence of any bar tools or spoons to stir the drinks, the story goes they used a screwdriver.
Oh, that's cool.
Interesting.
That's cute. Yeah, I was the kid from Sandlot. Some more of what? I was that dorky kid.
Yeah, good screwdriver. Like on a vacation, like when you're on vacation, or like an all-inclusive.
Breakfast
all right,
buffet.
It's still 10 a.m. I'm drinking orange juice. It counts as
Vitamin C.
vitamin
And
C.
it does.
I'm not really drinking.
Yeah. Well, and typically too, like if you're doing a screwdriver, a cheap screwdriver, you're using the cheap stuff. You're using the Sunny D, the not even orange juice stuff anyway, or the cheapest crap you can get.
Hopefully not. A little fresh squeezed.
Yeah.
A little fresh squeezed.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
I like you don't use just orange juice. You use like strawberry orange juice.
Yeah, let's get
so
real
many
Pineapple orange
variations.
juice.
Yeah. 64 grams of sugar, pineapple orange juice.
Yes.
It's also Roast Chestnuts Day, which has been around since the 19th century when roasting chestnuts over an open fire was a popular way to celebrate the winter season.
What's a chestnut look like? I'm trying to think if I've had
Like a
one.
brown.
You squat and
No, we'll get to that in a second, Rafe, actually.
Oh, no.
Oh, it looks like a tiny Buckeye.
Yeah. I remember my mom used to buy these and put them in the oven.
Did it smell good?
Like, do they have these in like, you know, like I'll do those assorted nuts, those mixed nuts
I
bags.
think you
and that
buy
kind of stuff?
those.
You can crack them, yeah.
They're a lot of work.
Oh,
They
well,
are.
then
I
I'm not going to
remember
have
correctly.
that.
But they have the cool. You have to have the cool cracker thing.
When you were younger, I remember every holiday, you know, there would be, my mom would buy the bag of mixed nuts. So
Yeah.
there'd be the almonds, the walnuts, the
The
Brazilian nuts, and they would be sitting in a big bowl, and then, you know,
but these aren't in that.
Love
right?
a good Brazilian nut.
These
I'll put that out there in the world.
chestnuts are not in this. These look like acorns. So you got to crack this, and then what's inside?
they're hard to. It's a meat, like a,
Yeah, but I'm saying like
Nut meat.
what is the shape?
Nut meat.
Does it look like this little brain?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I've had those then. That's a chestnut. I never. knew
Yeah,
that.
yeah. No, you guys, when you guys were younger, did your parents have the big bowl? Like, it was always
dad
during the
did.
holidays.
Yeah.
The big bowl, big glass bowl of nuts, and all the guys
Yeah.
were sitting around, just, you know, grab the nuts and just with the crackers and
Grabbing nuts all the time.
grabbing nuts.
Nah.
My dad, that was like always at my dad's house, and I'd be like, ugh, because he used to get pistachio ice cream too, and I was like, Dad, this all
Oh, it's
sucks.
so good.
Well, it's good
Oh, I
now,
love
but as a
pistachio.
kid,
Like the cherry pistachio ice cream.
yeah, I didn't like the
Yeah,
hard
yummy.
bits. I mean, I do now, but I feel like as a child, I was like, dude, get some Neapolitan up in here. What are you doing? You know?
Ew.
Yeah, there used to be a pistachio store in Crestwood Plaza that my dad would go to. And it was fun,
Neapolitan.
boy. It was an entire, it's like a Champs now. Well, there's nothing now, but it turned into a Champs. But it used to be just a nut shop. And you go in, and they had like all the pistachios, like different colors and different flavors. Oh, my God, it was so cool. We need that again.
Pretty sure the pink layer of Neapolitan is penicillin.
I was into
Yeah, I never liked
Neither.
that part of
When I
it.
was a kid, I was like,
that was cherry ice cream, wasn't it?
I think it
Strawberry.
was supposed to be strawberry, but it just, I don't know, it threw me off.
Had an
as a
off
kid.
taste.
It did.
Off taste and the texture change. It was a little chewy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
It's
Well,
yeah,
you
yeah.
just eat the vanilla and the
Eat around
Vanilla
it.
and
Yeah, you just
chocolate.
eat around it.
So Pornhub, our friends over there, have not released their year in review yet, but an even kinkier website beat them to it. And normally I would save this for Sex Time Fun Facts, but since
Mondays are over
Mondays
for us.
are over for us for 2023, might as well just do it now. So a website called Clips for Sale specializes in fetish content. So like the really, really kinky stuff. And they just posted their top searches of 2023, and the number one thing is something you probably didn't even know existed.
Oh boy.
Like something that
Is this a word I'll have
Do
to
we
look
need
up?
to
these
know?
fetishists are the number one thing for 2023. I'll just say, very large women had a very big year.
Good.
Oh, that's
The
good.
top kink was giantess porn. That's GIANTESS porn. Giantess porn.
It's like Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
Yes. That doesn't just mean tall. It's more about using camera tricks and other effects to create the illusion that somebody's a giant. Kind of like a grown-up version of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Wow.
I thought maybe it was just somebody missed the T in their search while they were.
What is this?
I like your spelling joke, Rafe, and I spell fast.
Thank you.
I don't get it.
Tatas instead of giantess.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, whoa,
yes.
look.
Enter a T.
And look at this. It seems that there's also kind of a mix of a foot fetish in it a little bit.
Well, type in. You
That's
just
cool.
you just typed in giantess. Type in giantess porn.
No,
good.
You put that on your
Yes.
computer.
Come on, just put it up on the screen.
Come on.
It's kind of
Fine,
like Attack
guys,
of the
I'll search it.
50-Foot
for the
Woman or
show.
whatever.
See, like it's giant feet and you know, there it is again. This one popped up again.
Do they
You see what I'm
fight the
saying?
big
Like,
monsters like
see-
Godzilla and stuff?
Yeah, like there's giant gals and stepping over buildings and cities, stepping on a naked man.
Stepping
here.
on dudes.
Giantess. I'm on Pornhub for work.
Feet again, feet again, feet again. I'm telling you, there's multiple layers here.
Dude, this is hilarious.
I've never heard of such things.
Giantess destroys city, and it's just a big gal stomping on a bunch of Legos.
Well, here's one. Trapped in a giantess nightclub. So
Yeah.
it's men on their knees looking up at these giant women.
Yeah, that is the top like fetish. So clips for sale says,
Where did that come from?
wow, dude. So some guy created like a Lego city,
Yeah.
so his lady could look giant.
Yeah, just a lady in a leopard dress going
Well,
to
those-
town on Lego City.
Those Godzilla movies are doing very well.
I guess so.
So clips for sale says giantess porn was their top search in the U.S., Japan, Mexico, and Australia. And they expect it to be big next year too, no pun intended.
Oh.
So this clips for sale site, they posted a map of the top search in each state, and giantess was number 1 in 19 of our states.
That took a turn.
Are you a giantess lover? Yes, I am too.
Is that how you use giantess in a sentence?
No, this is the Giantess Gallery intro page.
What is that all about psychologically? Like,
Yeah, I
people
wonder
wanna
where
just-
that comes from.
I wonder why this year,
Gotta be-
giantess porn.
Is there a movie or something that came out that
Yeah,
started
it was
this?
that gal with the Daryl Hannah movie, right?
You know what? This is kind of usually this kind of thing falls in line with something going on with gaming. Was there anything in the gaming world or anime or that I'm not familiar with?
I don't know.
Probably.
Maybe, because there is a lot of anime stuff here. A lot of animated.
There's a game called Fight Against Giantess. Let's see here.
Here are a couple more, of the kinks we were searching for in 2023. We're pretty tame here in Missouri, by the way. So, like tickling in Tennessee, yoga pants in South Dakota, pantyhose in Missouri. So we're a pantyhose fetish state.
Really?
Yoga pants in South Dakota.
Yoga pants in South Dakota, pantyhose in Missouri, socks in Louisiana and Wisconsin.
Ooh, you guys are
And I'm
wild.
thinking, you know what? Louisiana's kind of shaped like a foot. So it
Yeah,
makes sense.
it makes sense.
It makes
It
sense.
really does.
And that really, that
Yep.
makes sense.
Yep, okay, I get it.
Latex was the top search in New Mexico. Still a classic, huh?
Hey.
Is that
yeah.
latex?
Latex in New Mexico. Wrestling porn was number 1 in North Dakota. So South Dakota yoga pants, North Dakota wrestling porn.
Okay.
Wrestling also number 1 in Oklahoma and both Carolinas. Kind of makes you wonder about that friend who's really into the WWE, huh?
Oh, I have many questions.
Smoking porn was the top search in Connecticut, which has one of the lowest smoking rates in the nation.
Megan on the
Connecticut just likes to watch, I guess.
Megan on the chat says there was a TikTok trend a few months ago about giant women.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that played a part.
That played into it. What a TikTok trend for giant women? What?
Reading an article in Men's Health
Got
about it
me,
right
man.
now. It says that a staple in sci-fi cinema with cult hits like 1958's Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, Attack of the 50-Foot Cheerleader, Attack of the 60-Foot Centerfold, Giganta, and recently White Lotus star Jennifer Coolidge posed as a city-wrecking giantess in a quirky W magazine photo shoot. It seems like giantess depictions of women are on the upswing.
What was the Daryl Hannah movie?
Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, wasn't it?
It was?
That was a vintage movie, like an older one in the 60s, I thought.
Yeah, there's an old one.
Well, which was the Daryl Hannah
I
one?
thought there was something in the 80s.
I don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
Not Splash, but like it was right around that time. Am I crazy? Am I?
No, I'm with you. Dude, where's
they
my
remade 50-Foot Woman.
with Daryl Hannah, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, where's my
And
car?
Daniel Baldwin played the 50-Foot Woman.
Remember, Dude, where's my car? There was a giant woman in that one too.
Based on the way it's depicted in porn, there tend to be strong themes of dominance and submission, so the root of the appeal likely stems from an interest in power play. Although many kinks involve aspects of power play, the fantasy elements of macrophilia, or giantess obsession, could be a way for men to engage with taboo with less shame because the giant has removed agency from the person in a more submissive role.
Now, how can we blame our mothers for this?
It seems like male ego. A way to soothe the male ego.
So this is it.
It's okay to be submissive if it's a 50-foot tall woman.
Right,
who
okay.
You can't.
Look how awful this movie looks. This is
Yeah,
a
Moon's got
93.
the
That's
Attack
awesome.
of the 50-Foot Woman. Daryl Hannah. Is that a Baldwin?
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah, that's the lesser of 4 Baldwins.
Oh, is that Daniel Baldwin?
Daniel.
Daniel Baldwin
You
clearly
almost look
speaking
like-
in front of a green screen.
You almost look like Alec.
I
You
think we
almost
do
look like Billy.
We could do a phone in with him.
Is that Daniel Baldwin?
Yeah, it was.
know.
Or is that Billy?
That's
Oh,
Daniel.
Dan.
Yep.
Billy's still
Daniel.
sought after. I mean,
Daniel Baldwin. All right, so I
This
said
time Billy was canoodling with Cindy Crawford.
Wow.
Fair game. He was having a moment.
all right,
Backtrack.
so back to the fetishes in different states here. Smoking porn, as I mentioned, was top search in Connecticut. This is a weird one, and see if you could figure out the meaning of this. Vore, V-O-R-E, was the top fetish in Vermont, Michigan, Iowa, and Hawaii. Vore.
Vor V as in Victor.
V-O-R-E.
Virtual,
Virtual gore.
oral,
Oral. Ooh. Robert.
riding.
Elephants, I don't know.
Roberts.
No, it's the desire to eat or be eaten by another person.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Look that up.
No.
Yeah, Moon.
Yes, vor porn.
You're gonna have so much
Fine.
HPV on that desktop
So
over there.
He's got a virus protector.
Good.
Oh, and the first thing that pops up is a bunch of anime stuff.
Golly, what the?
So it's desire to be eaten
In how many states was
or
this?
eat another person.
This is a cartoon that's about eating a booby.
Cannibalism is seen
Vermont, yeah, it's cannibalism.
Yeah.
Vermont, Michigan, Iowa, Hawaii.
All makes sense.
Oh, man.
This is yeah, that one's a little scary.
Oh, and it's okay. So a lot of these are like pictures of pregnant women, and then they're pretending that they ate someone, and that's what it is.
Is that how you get pregnant?
Do you see all this?
Or did they eat a lot of people and they just got a lot of people in there?
Here's a
Well,
gal.
that's their fantasy.
Here's a gal clearly with multiples, or ready to have multiples, and it's on this vor page, as if she ate.
It's as if she.
people.
So you fantasize about. No, that's not a baby cooking.
I ate a person.
This woman ate a bunch of people. That's vor porn.
Wow.
Wyoming.
Started with butts, and now it's everything.
Wyoming might take the cake for the weirdest fetish of them all. CPR porn. That was number one in Wyoming.
Oh my God,
yes.
save my life. Oh.
Yeah, this is chest compressions and mouth to mouth while naked.
It's a good thing to know, CPR.
Staying alive, staying alive. Is that the
Yep.
beat you're supposed to keep?
Yep.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of songs. And Indiana, congratulations. The Hoosier State gets the nod for the funniest fetish of the year.
Oh.
They are into fart porn.
Makes sense.
Good for them, man.
Indiana into fart pornography. That was their number one fetish. Diaper porn was the top fetish for a couple states: Colorado, Oregon, Idaho, New Hampshire, Kentucky, Washington, Nebraska, and Maryland.
Wow.
Not Florida.
Not Florida.
So many diapers down there.
I think Florida was a giantest porn state. And congratulations to Mississippi. Their top fetish was ball-busting.
Oh no.
Dudes getting kicked in the nuts.
Chestnuts.
Any state have missionary style?
No.
Just
Big in Overland.
Hey, what was Utah? I should have looked at Utah.
that's trampoline business there.
Trampoline porn.
Trampoline
porn.
missionary.
Utah was kissing.
Yeah.
What was
Get in missionary
Kiss
and
my
let the
hand.
trampoline
Oh.
do the work.
Oh yeah.
Big in Overland.
Oh, I forgot to look up Utah. They're always funny when it comes to.
If the trampoline does the work, it doesn't count.
Although
It's true.
you know,
man.
sometimes for
It's
Utah,
soaking.
yeah, I know the outward appearance is like very religious. You know, you have to go underground to drink. Their alcohol, consumption is always last in every state. But when behind closed doors, when nobody's watching, they're usually tops and like some sick stuff.
It's always the quiet ones.
Always the quiet ones, the ones you'd never expect.
Yeah.
Oh, Utah, what are you doing?
Right. Everything.
What are you doing? Turn on your private search. What are you doing? So, well, congratulations. We're into pantyhose. That's all right.
Pantyhose is surprising. I mean, I don't see very many people wearing pantyhose. Like, I wear pantyhose from time to time with shorts and
Over your face when you rob liquor stores.
and over my shorts when I rob liquor stores.
Do they still come in the eggs?
Yeah,
No,
dude.
those are the cheap brand, bud.
Legs.
Those are cheap
Isn't
ones?
that what they were
Yeah.
called? Legs with 2 G's?
Yep.
Yeah.
Those come in like the flat, box little thing. It's like a folder.
That seemed naughty when you were a kid.
Yeah, dude. And they always had them on end caps. You walk by and be like, wow, what the heck are those there for?
Hot. Bing. ZZ Top told me I'm supposed to like this.
Yes. Yeah, the ones, I guess that was a 80s thing.
The eggs, yeah.
Pantyhose and an egg.
Legs, eggs.
Those are all the leftover Easter eggs, like plastic Easter eggs. We didn't know what to do with these. We'll stuff them with pantyhose.
Yeah, look how silly these things looked. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We passed a whole end cap just filled with these things.
Wow. So that's no more, huh?
Yeah, they'd make them silver, and they had all these different.
They're always wrinkly when you open up the egg.
Yeah, it was good marketing. Good marketing for back then when pantyhose were a big thing. Are they? They're not anymore, right?
What?
Pantyhose?
I guess yoga pants
I'm
have taken
into
over.
it. I wear like black pantyhose with shorts, and so when I wear leather leggings, I wear them under. So my cellulite doesn't show.
Or is it like
Did she bust?
is it like
Yeah.
a formal wearing a dress kind of thing?
yeah, I wear pantyhose and I wear a dress.
Yeah, I wore
They're right here.
pantyhose at Halloween.
They're right here. Target,
Did you?
Walgreens,
My-
CVS.
Weird Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
There's so much I don't know.
Have you guys ever put on pantyhose besides Scott?
I think so.
I could tell you I have not.
That'd be a good punishment for you guys. Is you have to wear pantyhose for a full week.
Are they not comfortable?
No, they're amazing, but it smushes all your dirty bits. You know,
Wow. It's not that bad.
wear them with shorts.
I've worn them.
Oh.
They can't be worse than the green screen suits.
Oh, the more, yeah.
Sure.
Well,
Those might be worse.
when is that video coming out? We shot something with a green screen.
I don't know.
Hopefully,
We shot something with a green
years.
screen was it last week or
2 weeks
2 weeks
ago.
ago? And
Knocked off a couple bucket list items.
yeah, can't wait for you guys to see what we've done.
Hopefully I don't know. Over the break, for sure.
Oh, you guys,
I was
because this is
hoping by
going to
today,
be.
but it's not looking good.
maybe we debut it on Christmas. That's our Christmas gift to the audience.
Heck
Could
yeah.
be.
If it's done,
Should be by then, I hope.
I mean, this could be our Citizen Kane. Like
Oh,
the greatest thing ever done. Our greatest achievement.
I wouldn't oversell it.
Oh, shh.
I've seen some footage.
Oh, it's gonna be funny.
It's going to be great. All right, so here are some Christmas-themed Would You Rather questions, just to get a temperature on the room here. Would you rather never receive a gift ever again or give everyone in your family a sex toy this Christmas?
Give everybody a sex toy for Christmas.
So when they say everybody,
Everybody.
Grandma
Like your
included.
mom.
I mean the little ones? Or is that off?
All right, well.
All right, yeah, what about
that's
See, that ruins it. I'll take, the other.
everybody of
Of age?
18
of
and
age.
up.
Okay,
18 and up.
Good.
So that means you got to give your mom a sex toy.
I could go either way here. I don't really care either way. Truly, ain't gonna bother me.
You got to pick a side.
Nah, I mean you pick it for me. I really don't
You're
care.
doing sex toys with me then.
Yeah, fine. You're
Or
giving
Or
Mama,
not doing
you're
them
giving
with me,
Mama
but
Moon
you're
a sex
giving
toy.
Mama Moon a sex toy.
Sounds good. I'm sure she'll re-gift it to one of her church friends.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody's happy.
Here you go, Donna.
Here's Mama Moon on Christmas morning.
Oh my gosh.
So excited. I'm going to say never get a gift again.
Oh, come on.
No, you come on. Rafe, would you rather never receive a gift ever again or give everyone in your family a sex toy this Christmas?
Come on. You know I'm giving them sex toys out, bro. Doesn't bother me. I might do it anyway.
Would you rather listen to Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You or Jingle Bells on repeat for the entire week of Christmas?
Mariah Carey.
Yeah, Mariah Carey.
Jingle bells.
You going Jingle Bells?
Yeah, I want music.
No, man. At least there's.
Sometimes the way you say things is so mean. I don't know why. It's so, like, whenever you say something mean,
It's so
It's
weird.
pretty biting.
it's weird and biting.
That's your gift.
Now I think the
I
sleigh,
kid.
the sleigh bells. What I'm imagining Jingle Bells to be, that sleigh bell would just
Drive me nuts. Every time that goes,
Slay brain.
every time that you hear the bells.
Yeah, it would put you in a weird trance that's not happy.
But also, all I want for Christmas is,
Yeah, but there's instrumentation, there's things going on, there's breaks, there's drums.
It's a little more peaceful, less chingy.
Rafe, what about you?
Man, I think both would probably cause me to have a psychotic break, but I guess Mariah Carey, both would suck.
All right, would you rather be locked in a room with a person who hates Christmas or is a Christmas fanatic?
The person who hates Christmas.
Okay.
Interesting.
Christmas fanatic or somebody who hates Christmas?
I'm gonna say positive, no matter what. I'll stay positive.
I'm just thinking of Elf and how he behaves. I want to be around that guy.
Yeah,
He's
I'll go with
having
the
a lot
positive
of
person,
fun, man.
Because eventually you'll break down and you'll be influenced by whichever one it is.
Yeah.
So I'd rather go.
Or the complete opposite. Like you hung out with a Christmas, with a Christmas Grinch.
So you come out of there.
So you come out of there a Christmas fan.
Yeah.
All right.
Reverse psychology.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a Christmas fanatic.
Yeah,
Rather
that sounds
than-
more
I'd ra- yeah.
fun. They're going to make cookies and stuff.
I got
It'll
too
be
much
awesome.
negativity going on.
You're
I need
locked in a
something-
room. You're assuming there's an oven and ingredients in this room.
There's always an oven with
Well, a
Christmas
Christmas fanatic
fanatics.
would bring it.
Right.
They have a fireplace to roast chestnuts on, and it'll be a good time.
Would you rather chug a gallon of eggnog or eat a whole gingerbread house?
Whole gingerbread house, please. I'm doing that regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Just remember they have a bathroom in those.
Oh, I remember we bought a gingerbread house kit. It did not go well in the Riz house.
No, it's never good. Never looks great.
Yeah, I was gonna say how long has a gingerbread house been sitting there?
Well, just even trying to build one, the walls are falling in.
I'm going to make a giantess video of me eating a gingerbread house.
Yeah.
Make a
Wow.
giantess video of
And
you.
fart on it and
And then
sell
fart
it.
on it with pantyhose on. Merry Christmas, everybody.
That's all the kinks all rolled into one.
I make
That's the
5
12
mil
days
every-
of Christmas kinks.
It's amazing.
Everything I
Here
ever
comes
wanted in
Santa
one
Claus.
video.
Yep.
And just say, I ate everybody in the village.
And I ate all the little people inside. Follow me at LearnVerse Radio for treats.
No, you and Tim going to build a gingerbread house this holiday season?
You know what?
Come on.
Yes, we are. I'm going to buy
Next
one.
week?
Next week. I'm going to go, babe, that's what we're doing.
Yo, make it from scratch.
We don't got work? Oh,
dude,
who wants to do that?
My mom does that.
It tastes
my
so
mom
much
is
better, dude.
extra.
Oh, it's so
I'll
good.
just buy the kit.
Yeah,
Buy
but the kits are
kit.
garbage.
Oh my God, no, they're not. I was at Target the other day, and they have, instead of a house, you can build a Target. They have
Oh, my
Target
goodness.
stores that you can build. That's what I'm about.
Like a gingerbread Target?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm doing.
That's amazing. We got the little air conditioners on the roof and everything.
Yeah. It's
And
awesome.
the giant red balls out in front?
Yeah, yes.
I'm sure
What
there
are
are.
those? Just cherry sours? You just put them on a parking lot?
Somehow there's a Starbucks in the front of that
Yeah,
gingerbread
what?
house. You're like, when did that start?
Yeah, I didn't build this.
Starbucks just went in. I didn't even build this.
Just went in.
There's literally
This
people
wasn't-
in there working right now. I just got a caramel macchiato out of this mofo.
This wasn't part of the kit.
Man.
They really are everywhere.
So a gallon of nog or eat a gingerbread house?
Gingerbread house.
Gingerbread.
Gingerbread
Yeah.
house?
I love nog, dude.
I love nog too.
Yeah, but a gallon.
I
yeah,
love
you're
nog,
gonna
but a
vomit.
gallon will hurt your.
A gallon's
you're
gonna be tough.
You're going to vomit.
Yeah, but I'm TikToking that. The gallon of nog challenge.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't like no
Million
nog?
views, dog.
I just don't
Hey,
want
would
a
you do
gallon.
that?
I'm nogging out hard.
Hey, Ray, if we could do that together and you come over, we'll jump on my trampoline.
Oh,
I'm not soaking with you, dude. Stop asking.
everywhere.
Andrew says if you do all that stuff, Lern,
Yeah. He'll pay me?
pantyhose,
Yeah. How much?
giantess, pretending to eat
$1,000.
people. No, Andrew says you'd hit the 0.01% on OnlyFans.
Guys, this is my resignation. I'm on OnlyFans now.
You're like a millionaire.
That's for
You're
the
a
guys-
millionaire
One
by
time a
next
year.
week.
That's for the guys that get to like page 25 and haven't found anything yet. They're like, wow, I didn't even know Pornhub went this deep. I'm on page 25, and then all of a sudden, it's like bootleg videos of the play Hamilton and Lern's gingerbread cake fart pantyhose giantess.
Listen,
More.
if you are on
More
page
video.
25 of Pornhub,
Take a break.
you
Take a break.
you can't find nothing.
Take a break. Because you've passed by some real weird stuff to get to page 25.
If there's nothing on page 1 for you,
Probably time to
Yeah.
probably time to
revisit some habits.
Run.
see
I'll
somebody.
give you page 2 if it's just been a real horny day. You're on like your 3rd Joe of the day or something. But man, if you get to page 3 or beyond on Pornhub, you probably
Something's wrong.
You've hit a chronic masturbation point in your life.
Boredom at its most extreme.
Oh man. You know, it's got good eggnog. And do they still make it at Overweiss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they
my
do.
goodness.
That is the best.
That's the stuff my dad gets.
I love it, dude.
He loves it.
That's, oh, man.
He and
Once
my
a
oldest
year.
daughter.
Yep.
Yeah, he and my oldest daughter. That was their Christmas treat.
To be honest, I still like the old Prairie Farms out of the carton.
And the Evan Williams.
Yeah, that's what my brother and I get. The Evan Williams. We always drink eggnog out of our moose mugs.
Is that already liquored?
Yeah. Evan Williams already liquored.
I guess I'll try it again as an adult. It's been a long time.
It's
I didn't
really
like it as a
yummy.
kid either,
Yeah.
but I love it as it's like just drinking. It's almost like drinking ice cream that melted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
It's good.
Is it ice cold when you drink it?
Oh, yeah. It's
can
gotta
drink
be
yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. Do people heat nog? Are there hot noggers
I
out
don't know.
there?
But I mean, Nog's kind of
If
one
you're
of those
hot
weird.
noggin, dude, you're worse than page 25 of
Yeah.
Pornhub. If you're out there hot noggin it, cut it out.
Yeah, I mean, but it's one of those substances that even if you put it in the icebox or if you left it out, it's kind of the same temperature all the time.
No,
It never gets too
same
cold.
consistency, but different
And
temp.
it can never get too cold. It's
I'm a
kind of
cider
weird.
girl, you know? Hot cider.
I like cider.
Hot
Hot
toddy.
cider, cold nog.
Cold nog. Adam and my brother and I have the moose mugs from Christmas
Oh,
Vacation.
very good.
Yeah, we did too.
With the ears.
Those are awesome.
It's good. It's good.
And we always say that. Cheers. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. All right. So, would you rather receive money or gifts for Christmas?
Gifts.
Money.
I want to know
Your
what
gifts?
I want to know what your little brain is thinking. to
Thinking
get
about
me.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, tomorrow we're doing our gift exchange.
And it's gonna get psychological.
What?
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
Let the roast begin.
It's on.
Okay.
It's going to get psychological.
I think I would rather. I'd rather get a gift.
Welcome.
I'd rather get a gift.
That's a surprise.
Yeah. I just surprised myself.
See, I want
Yeah.
the gift because I want to put all the pressure on somebody to get me something that I'm happy with.
Same. Money makes me feel guilty. You know what I mean? Like if you're just like, hey, here's $100. I'm like, oh, that's nice, but like that also, I don't know. I feel weird taking money. I know it's the same thing. Like commerce is commerce, but it's like I would rather have the gift, and same thing with Lern. Like I saw this and I thought of you. It doesn't matter if it costs $5. If it's just like, this made me think of you, man. That makes me feel probably more.
All right. Would you rather get 10 small gifts or one big one?
10 small ones.
One big one.
One big one.
I like opening presents.
One big one
I
for
have
me.
a better chance of using something. I'm with Rafe. I feel guilty about getting money or a gift card, but I also feel guilty about getting a gift that I know is probably not going to get used.
You know what? I can't remember
It's the same damn thing.
I can't remember with money if I actually feel guilty or not. So if you guys want to challenge me with that,
You don't remember?
it'd be interesting to see. Yeah.
I mean, don't you feel okay? So, like, if you get a gift and you go, "Wow, this is a good gift,"
Dude,
because they spent money, but I don't need this. I'm probably not going to use this. It's a different type of guilt, but it's an equal amount of guilt.
And
for
that's
me.
what the 10, like why I would take one big gift, 10 smaller gifts, usually,
useless.
like stuff I wouldn't need.
what if the 10
Right.
small gifts, you have to build the big gift with them?
Okay, well, that's a different story.
It's all one piece of IKEA furniture, individually wrapped. And you get a love seat.
Oh, that'd be a million gifts.
I wonder if there's people out there. I was thinking about this yesterday for my sister because I still haven't. Her birthday's this Sunday, and then it's Christmas, and so I got her an air purifier for her birthday because she was sick a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "This is your birthday present." So I got her that.
Oh, she
But-
got it already.
Yeah, I sent it to her, but like now I'm like, she said something about me getting her like a face routine, like face washes and masks and stuff, and I'm kind of like, why doesn't she just buy what she wants and I'll reimburse her for whatever she got?
That's the whole thing. Like, what's the point of her telling you what
Well, I don't know what
she wants when she could just go out and get it?
Well, something like face wash and a face cleansing type of practice is like you got to know what you're wanting.
Like, so she will know what you got her.
Yeah, because now we're on the edge of. I
Now
mean,
we're
it's-
wasting paper.
It's
Just 'cause you
it's-
gotta wrap it.
And this
Right.
is my point.
What?
It's supposed to be about the thought that counts, and if
Right.
it's not, Well, then what are we doing here besides just trading money and losing an efficiency?
Yeah, there's no thought to it. You just went to the store for her.
Well,
Yeah,
I
losing
did get
efficiency
her.
because now people are going to be spending money where they may miss the mark.
Well, I did get her a sentimental gift that she doesn't know about.
She might as well say, "Hey, while you're at the store, we're low on bananas."
If we
Right.
all
is
agreed
it?
to not do it and just spent the money that we would be buying other gifts, on ourselves, we'd all get exactly what we wanted.
Right.
Commerce still happens.
Why'd your voice go so high?
Well, because
Exactly what we
because this
wanted.
is my point. Like
This is
we've
exactly
lost the
what we
plot.
wanted.
We've lost the plot with this whole thing. It's just absurd. Now we're just literally saying, "What can I buy you?"
What can I
Well,
do for
and,
you?
and so let me just tell you
I
this.
ain't
So,
asking nobody.
so when I go back east, my brother and I, our families exchange gifts, and what we're doing is basically giving each other gift cards.
Yeah. Here's
So
my
this
money. Give
so
me yours.
lame, though, man.
But that's the point.
sad.
That's
Why?
my
And you
point.
know
It
what-
is
Your brother's
lame.
something
And you know what was said
sweet.
this year?
What?
We're not doing it. It's
Oh, good.
This is stupid.
Yeah.
Like
Cool,
this is
man.
dumb. We're just giving each other the exact same amount of money on gift cards.
Yeah. Here.
I don't
mean,
want to spend
let's
my
trade money.
$25 at Bass Pro. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I do.
You're giving me an errand. Especially you give me a gift card to a place.
Exactly.
You must go to Barnes & Noble to spend this.
Every year.
Cool. I haven't been to Barnes & Noble since 2003. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Really?
Every year in January and probably around July, we have a stack of
be
gift cards that were given to us, and we go through them and make sure that they're not expired. And we go, oh, here's one that we got 3 Christmases ago. It expires by December. We got to figure out how to use this, or when, or which kid to give it to, because they might use it.
Let me get another one here.
And then it's literally I'm just wasting your money.
Right.
Now
Would
you
you
spent
rather-
$50 on a gift card I'll never use.
Would you rather invite Cousin Eddie to Christmas dinner or Clark Griswold?
Cousin Eddie, 100,000% Cousin Eddie. Get that. Get the dog, the trailer, the million kids, the
whole
suit.
thing?
Yes.
The leisure suit,
I got,
dog.
It's too much.
I got a whole family of Eddies. I'll take Clark.
You'll take Clark?
Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
Clark.
I like Clark because he might hide in the attic for a while. I don't know. He can get away from you, you know?
I don't know. Clark seems like a smug a-hole. Maybe try to take the Chevy Chase out of him. I don't know.
Yeah, I got to take the Chevy out.
Got to think.
Clark.
Cousin Eddie would be good in doses. Then Cousin Eddie's got to leave.
And he'll help you find money in the yard. You know?
True. He's got a good bank system.
And he's got that metal plate in his head. He's an interesting feller. And he's got the dicky on.
He lives
So
on the former,
It's awesome.
was it nuke bomb site or whatever?
So who you having?
I'm taking Griswold.
Griswold,
Eddie.
Eddie, Griswold.
Oh, I'm going Griswold.
I
He is a nice
got
home.
9 Eddies.
What are you going to do, bud?
I don't know.
I could send an Eddie to each of your houses for this Christmas and still have 5 Eddies left at my.
There are pros and cons.
There's definitely both in my family.
I like.
Now, which one are you?
I think I'm taking Eddie.
All right.
You know
Which one
why?
are you in the family?
Eddie's more fun. My Uncle Dave was Eddie.
Scott, I'm thinking after Christmas is over, we're going to have some stories. They will always remember
Yeah.
the year that Cousin Eddie came by.
Yep.
Hey, if you
True.
had,
That's true.
let me ask you all this: who do you identify with most in Christmas Vacation? Because I identify with one person. I'm Aunt Bethany. Like I love that whole thing when she's singing the national anthem or pledging allegiance at
Yeah,
the dinner
yeah.
table.
Oh, I'm Clark.
Are you Clark? Yeah. Who are you, Rafe?
Ruby Soup.
What about you, Moon? Who do you identify with the most?
Scott's the kid that was born without a tongue.
I'm probably Clark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm definitely.
just because I'm like, let's just do it, and then but I want to go to the attic.
Riz is Todd.
With the fur.
No, I'm
on.
not Todd.
You're Todd, dude.
I would be Ellen.
I don't know, Margot.
I would be Ellen's dad. The lights aren't twinkling.
Yeah, that's more. Yeah, you're Art. Thanks for pointing that out, Art. Yeah, you're definitely Art more than Clark.
Is Art? Wait,
man.
is that Aunt Bethany's husband with the toupee?
No.
The black
Art
man.
is Ellen's dad.
You couldn't
Ball
hear
guy.
a dump truck driving through a nitroglycerin plant.
I'm wrapping my cats up and giving them away.
You are definitely Art. Drum roll, please. They're not twinkling. Thanks for pointing that out, Art.
Yeah, we got to get going. I got to take my, I got to eat so I can take my medicine.
Yeah, dude.
That's amazing. That's a perfect one.
Would you rather watch It's a Wonderful Life or Elf?
Elf. I've only seen Elf once, and it was as an adult, and I'd still pick it over.
They're both good.
It's a Wonderful
You
Life.
hate It's a Wonderful Life.
No, I just don't.
You're over it?
Nah, I just think, yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
I mean, I'm gonna go. I watch It's a Wonderful Life every year, but I love watching Elf. It makes me feel fun and I don't know, fun. I get emotional when I watch It's a Wonderful Life. It's like a reset on my gratitude for the next year. So I don't know. I'm gonna go light this year. I'm gonna say Elf.
Elf for you. Elf for you.
Yeah, I think Elf. I don't know. I like
me.
them both a lot, but Elf is just so special, and I think that's the one.
I don't think my wife likes Elf.
A lot of people don't like it.
She's like, this is dumb.
What? That movie?
It is dumb.
She is also art.
My wife.
Yes.
Is
Two arts.
2 in 1.
Two arts in one household.
But
But
dumb's the point.
But there's like silly quotes, and that's the bye, buddy. Have fun saving your dad.
Good luck finding your dad, buddy.
Hope you find your dad. I mean, there's like at least silly lines that kind of make you.
I don't know. I
Buddy
think
Elf, what's
we
your favorite
watched it,
color?
and I think after it was over, like credits roll, and she went, I don't get it. I
Yeah.
go,
That's all right.
I'm raised Jewish.
Well,
Oh.
Yeah. All right, last one. Would you rather karaoke Santa Baby or All I Want for Christmas Is You?
all I want for Christmas is you. Go high. Always go high with your karaoke. You know what I'm saying? Like really top shelf it.
Yeah, but Santa, like the Eartha
You could
Kitt,
do that.
like the Eartha Kitt
can't.
version of Santa, like the real, like the sexier
Sexy one.
the sexier version.
Yeah, it's
I
funnier.
hate that
The
song.
William Hung version, yeah.
Is this one time? You only have to do it one time. This isn't like you got to do it forever.
No, just if you have to karaoke a song, here are the two.
Well, we do both at Punk Rock Christmas, but obviously we do them.
Like these are not punk rock versions.
Yeah,
like the
faster
Santa
and
Baby
rockier.
version is the Me First and the Gimme Gimmes version. But
And that version rocks.
I'm talking the
It's
Eartha
so
Kitt.
fun.
The Eartha Kitt version.
I don't think I would want to do that version. I would do the Mariah. And I'm with Lern. You go big or you go home, or why are we doing karaoke?
Yeah, but what's bigger than really committing to Baby It's Cold Outside? Or is it Santa Baby?
Santa Baby.
Santa Baby, yeah.
Yeah, Santa Baby. That's funnier. I'm doing that one.
I think it's funnier for 4 seconds, and then you're like, oh my God.
Oh,
there's
then it's
another
creepy.
3.5 minutes
No,
of
no.
this crap.
Well, you're not prepared to commit fully.
You got to strut around the stage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so you strut. Okay, that gimmick is 20 seconds old.
Wireless mic. I'm going person to person
Oh,
in the
yeah.
audience. This is going to be a full
I'm sitting on some
lounge,
laps.
Jessica Rabbit lounge show.
Well, I don't know. I think you got a minute out of that, and then it's time to move on. And the next 2
Maybe,
minutes
but I
are
don't
gonna
think
be like,
anyone.
"Oh, he's
I don't
still
think
doing
anyone's
this."
going to be giving you a standing O for the Mariah Carey's karaoke either.
Yeah, they'll go, you really butchered this.
Yeah, going high is going to probably lose its charm after about a minute and a half too.
I'm assuming everybody's shredding it. Everybody in this room is shredding whatever.
No,
they're
no.
thinking.
Of course.
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
Santa, come down my chimney tonight. Santa baby. I'm telling you, I could sell it. One time only.
One time only.
One time only. All right, one more. All right. Would you rather give or receive a lap dance at the work Christmas party?
Ooh.
Oh,
At
wait.
the work-
Do the lap dance or what?
Or give a lap dance at your work Christmas party or receive?
I will receive, please.
Do you get to choose who you're
From who?
receiving it from?
John Kiowski.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, then yeah, receiving.
Now that's a harder decision.
Yeah.
Receive.
John Kiowski, our general manager, who's in.
I've got the visual and everything.
He's got good dance moves. I'm going
would
to
you
go.
rather-
Yeah, dude.
What
You know
song?
why? Because he would do it better than me, so I
Yeah.
will receive.
Yeah,
What
he'll
song?
be committed.
How long?
I'll tell you what song.
He's a funnier guy than I am, so I'm receiving.
See, it's funny.
Oh, that is great. Can't wait for next year's Christmas party.
Well, until you brought John into it, I would have rather given. But now, I want Kiowski to do me up.
Yep. Start this party right.
Oh, no.
And
It's at
now
the
the
beginning of the
opening
party.
lap dance. Now our general manager will give the opening lap dance and will declare this party started.
Bon Jovi just starts playing. Wow.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
I like
So you're going to get a lap dance
of
from
course.
John
I will.
or
I
give
shall
one?
receive from Mr. Kiowski.
Learn,
I'm receiving as well, please.
Rafe.
Receiving and loving
It's
it.
John, I'm receiving. If it's random, I'm giving it. I would rather give it.
Scott,
Oh, receiving.
I'm giving a lap dance to John.
Really?
Hey, man, relax.
Same.
Just
You
relax.
know what?
Don't you feel like we do that every
You're
day?
right, dude. He already gave 3 lap dances to these 3.
Here, Scott.
We owe him. In fact, Tandem lap dance.
What'd you say, Scott?
I said, don't you feel like you give him one every day?
I always feel like we are, you know. We're that.
This show is as good as a lap
Oh
dance.
yeah, it's the same difference.
We're going to get Kioski and a Rizzuto sandwich.
Yeah.
Give him the
Really do
two-man
it
lap
up.
dance, dude.
Really do it up.
We'll make him sit spider style, like on the swings when you were a kid.
I'm going to just watch you guys just double
Crush
team
it.
Kioski from the side.
We're going to mutabi him.
Man, that's funny. What a visual.
From Night of the Roxbury?
That is awesome.
Good morning, John. Good
I think it's
We love you, man.
I think it's just because we just had the party. Like I'm seeing it very vividly.
I just want to say, John, relax. You worked hard this year.
Yeah, just
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Riz
John.
puts his finger up to John's lips.
Don't talk. Don't talk.
Santa baby,
Johnny, baby. I changed the words.
John's so tall that I'll have to get on all fours. You have to stand on my back so you can be eye to eye with him to sit him down in the chair.
Awful good girl.
He asked for none of this.
Johnny, baby.
John, text again.
I see Riz
Stop talking about this.
doing this with his tie. Aye.
Yeah.
Boy.
He texted me and said, on the table, whatever that means.
All right, let's take a break. But first, all right, that's sponsored by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill, proud sponsor of Team Riz. Visit hotshotsnet.com/Team Riz. From St. Louis, Jeff McCartney is our
Yeah,
Team
Jeff.
Riz.
Yeah,
Jeff. Jeff has been a listener to the Riz Show since day one, always watches the live YouTube stream every morning. He's loved the new additions to the program. Lern and Rafe. Banter between everyone is, second to none. Loves all our different topics discussed. Yes, he misses Jeff's presence, but appreciates Rafe's one-liners, the E Memoriam segment, Matchup with Moon, just two of us, and the Craigslist Freak of the Week. Well, thank you, Jeff McCartney from St. Louis is our Team Riz Member of the Day.
Congrats, Jeff.
Gets a super sweet Team Riz Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Riz. Hey, just a reminder, we will have one more Team Riz Member of the Day tomorrow, and then we're resetting. So you have to re-enter to be a 2024 Team Riz Member of the Day.
Oh, fantastic.
So we're throwing out all the entries, and we're starting afresh, like we do every year.
Nice.
All right, it's 7:10. It's Thursday. Crap on celebrities after the break. First look at the traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is Sunday, June 2nd. Time to lock in those NASCAR Cup Series tickets now at www.raceway.com. Lane closed due to a stalled vehicle 270 westbound at 340. We also have a right lane closed due to debris on the road 44 eastbound after Hampton. Your point forecast, sunny and a quick warm up to the upper 50s, high of 58. Right now it's 34 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast is brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
All right, Lern, what do you got for us?
Great Bon Scott. Oprah is down with being stroked. This is no joke, Netflix, and the best Batman movie of all time.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. All that and more next in your Crap on Celebrity. Stay there. All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams. 1057thepoint.com/Riz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizShow1057thepoint.com. Send us your instant feedback through the 1057 The Point mobile app. Comedian Michael Yo stopping by. We have his third-timer certificate ready.
Yes.
Good to go.
In 3 seconds.
Michael Yo's at the Westport Funny Bone tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. He's a good dude. Again, this will be his third time on the program. Lern, Rafe, were you here when... I think last time he was here was last December, so no.
Yeah, he
No.
only comes in December, apparently.
Yeah, good guy.
Yeah, can't wait to
love
meet
him.
him.
Is Michael
You'll
Yo Santa
love
Claus?
Yo, yo, yo.
Find out today.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo, yo.
Let's play a little game. Fill in the bleep. Okay, I'll play you a piece of a Christmas song. And you tell me what word is bleeped out.
This isn't going to make anybody sound naughty or anything, is it?
No, I mean, listen, we talked about this one.
Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling.
I mean, what's the word?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Okay,
Don't look at me.
Later we'll have some pumpkin
Pumpkin pie. Yes, it's actually pumpkin pie. All right, what about
The mother effing pie.
what about this one here?
Join in any reindeer games. Then one Christmas Eve, Santa came to say,
I mean, that was
What's
clear as day.
the word?
Foggy.
Is it foggy? All right, I'll play this last one.
join in any reindeer games. Then one
Are you sure it's
Christmas
foggy?
Eve, Santa
Let's see.
join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
Never did that.
Christmas came to
So good.
say.
Okay.
Oh, I love the bleeping.
How about this one here? See if you could fill in the bleep.
Where you can see
Whoa, what?
Oh,
somebody waits for you. Once for me.
Hung where you can see was the first hung where you can
That's not
see.
supposed to be the funny part.
I know.
I know, but it adds into
I hear that one again.
All right, I'm going to play that one again.
Where you can see
Yeah.
somebody waits for you. Once for me. Have a
All right, anybody want to guess what that is?
I should know this, and I'm so thrown.
I'm gonna say, is it hug?
Hugger once for me?
kiss her.
Yeah.
Kiss her. There we go. Thank you.
can see
Oh yeah, mistletoe. Yeah, duh.
somebody waits for you. Kiss her once for me.
Learn 1 point for Learn.
Have a
Okay. Anybody know this song, Up on the Housetop?
Up on the house, up. And then chimney's good Saint Nick.
Okay, good. I'm glad you know that song. Fill in the bleep.
Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. First comes the stock in the little Nell. Old dear Santa, it well.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know this verse. He's got to be talking about a stocking, so I'm going to say stuff.
Well, let me play it again, okay?
Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. First comes the stock in the little Nell. Old dear Santa, it well.
Ring it?
Why is it crusty and so dry? Please, Santa, tell me
No,
why.
Santa.
Hang stuff.
Get out of here, Santa.
Filled.
Fill it well.
All right.
So we weren't totally wrong.
No.
Did anybody say that? Did you say that?
He said
Scott?
filling.
Oh,
Yeah, go,
Filled.
kinda.
Yeah.
Nice.
Stuff it. I thought it was stuff it. Stuff
One
it well.
more. Holiday classic. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Yeah.
I can't say that word on
That
radio.
is figgy, I believe.
Figgy. Maybe we need to hear it again.
Kids are demanding, man.
Fitting?
They're naughty.
No.
What'd you say, Moon?
I say figgy.
Figgy.
Moon is correct.
What is
GGY.
figgy pudding?
If you hear that third one,
Figgy pudding. Yes. Else figgy pudding.
I don't know, but it's the only other song referencing a figgy pudding besides the Pink Floyd thing, right?
Eat your pudding.
Doesn't he say something about? Yeah, isn't?
If you don't eat your meat, you're not going to get any pudding.
How could you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Exactly.
I don't think there's any figgy.
Oh, you sure?
Also, are these kids drinking?
I thought they actually
Right.
said something.
Do they
about
say-
They're
What's
hammered
a-
drunk on
what's a
knowledge.
Cup of
Floyd
good
fan.
cheer. That seems like they're asking for like a gin and tonic or something.
Good to well, it's screwdriver day.
Bring me some figgy pudding.
another brick in the wall. Let's see. Blah, blah,
I almost put that in the Simpleton trivia yesterday, and I was like, I don't know if people know about figgy pudding. Is it in? Bring me some freaky pudding. Freaky pudding.
Freaky pudding.
Freaky pudding.
That's what it
yeah,
is,
seems
is freaky.
Freaky pudding.
Freaky pudding is like love gravy, you know?
Yeah. Love gravy? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
It's good.
All right, today is
for you.
December the 14th. Back in the day, 224 years ago in 1799, George Washington, GW, died of a throat infection at the age of 67. In his will, he emancipated all the slaves that he owned. He stipulated that they should be freed after his wife died, but Martha freed them early in 1801. 76 years ago, 1947, the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing is founded in Daytona Beach, Florida. That's NASCAR. 46 years ago, 1977, Saturday Night Fever, starring Johnny Travolta, opened in theaters, made John Travolta a star, and actually changed how soundtracks were tied to films. 44 years ago, 1979, The Clash releases their third record, London Calling. That same day, Steve Martin, his comedy The Jerk, comes out. 32 years ago, 1991, Michael Jackson's Dangerous, the one with Black or White, that debuts at number 1. 24 years ago, 1999, Peanuts genius Charles M. Schulz announced that he was retiring the comic strip after 50 years. The last original Peanuts comic strip was published on February 13th in the year 2000. Schulz died the day before on the 12th.
Wow.
Colon cancer was his Red Baron.
Wow.
16 years ago, 2007, the Will Smith movie I Am Legend was released. And 15 years ago, in 2008, President George W. Bush, G.W. Bush, showed quick reflexes when he dodged a pair of shoes thrown at him by an Iraqi journalist during a news broadcast in Baghdad.
In that video, when he bounces back up, like, pops his head back up, he kind of has like a smirk, like, I didn't get hit.
Yeah.
And he looks so happy
went,
about it.
Miss me.
Yeah. Let's try it again, buddy.
That's my George W. Bush.
That was very good.
That was awesome.
Did you like I Am Legend?
I saw it once.
I loved it. Francis
loved
Lawrence. Francis Lawrence directed it, whom I love, and I read a good portion of that book, and it is an awesome book.
The dog scene just to this day will
brutal.
ruin me.
Oh my gosh, my kids have wanted to get into scary movies, so we started with that one because I was like, oh, it's scary, but it's not scary, and they liked the story, and I forgot about that scene. And at the end, actually, it wasn't. It was at the end of that scene. Both girls looked at me and said, "This is the worst movie I have ever seen in my entire life. Why would you ever show us something with this kind of scene in it?"
Bad.
Moon's got a recipe for warm, sticky figgy pudding up on the screen here.
It doesn't look like pudding.
It looks
like
like a
like-
cake.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
It's
down.
It's gotta
I'm
be a
down,
cake.
too.
It's like bread pudding.
Looks like a bundt cake.
Yeah.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Honey, fruits, and nuts.
I want some friggin' pudding. Put it right in my mouth. Okay.
All right.
Time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
And it's brought to you by Bright House Plumbing. Call the best, flush the rest, brighthouseco.com, 636-600-0188. This massive tribute to Bon Scott of AC/DC, formerly of AC/DC, is happening on January 9th at the Avalon in Hollywood. It's going to be members of Foo Fighters, Alice in Chains, Anthrax, Slayer, the Black Crowes, and so many more performing. It's going to be co-hosted by Bill Burr and Dean Del Rey. And they're going to do 45-minute sets each of comedy, and then it's just going to be just a ball buster.
All like Bon Scott songs?
Yes.
Do they list who's doing what song?
They haven't.
Oh.
But tickets are only like $50. I wish stuff like this happened in St. Louis. I know it never will, but like this is one of those things
get
where I'm like,
cool
I
stuff
wish I
every
could go
once
to
in a
this.
while.
We do, but it'd be cool to be in LA for this.
Yeah,
$50?
I would go to that. Man.
Dean Del Rey opened for Marcus King when he was here. That was
Yeah,
cool.
he's got a good podcast actually, Dean Del Rey.
I'm not
Yeah.
familiar with them.
He's got a lot of.
He was a
he's big
musician
into-
first,
Yeah, he's
right?
a music guy. Like he's got a good podcast.
I have to look them up.
Man, so you're an AC/DC fan. Mm-hmm. As am I. Do you guys like AC/DC?
Yeah.
So what era do you like better, the Bon Scott era or the
Brian
Johnson
Yeah.
era?
I mean, it's so hard to
I
not
think I
love
like
Brian
them
Johnson.
both equally.
I know.
When I was
do.
young, I couldn't tell a difference. Now I can really tell a
Right.
difference. But I like them. I like them both.
Bon Scott was just so cool. Like his voice was so unique, and I don't know, he was just cool.
I mean, you got your Highway to Hell. I mean, you got your Big Balls and
in the beginning. Yeah,
Let There Be Rock.
Let There Be Rock, dude. That song
your
is so
Dirty
kick-ass.
Deeds, and then
In a weird
Brian
way,
Johnson.
it was a bit more cartoony.
Yeah,
In a good way.
with Bon Scott, you mean?
Yeah, with Bon Scott. When you kind of like close your eyes and listen to it, I mean, it's
kinda funny.
I'm hearing almost like Adult Swim, Cartoon Network for some reason when I hear that kind of stuff in a
Because
really
his
good
voice
way.
is so unique.
Yeah, but it's almost cartoony, like voiceover like.
Did you go to in 2008 when the Black Ice tour came through?
Oh yeah,
I was there
I
too.
went to 2 shows.
Oh, you did? I've only seen them the once.
I went to Pennsylvania to see them,
Oh, damn, that's cool.
and then here. And of course, the Brian Johnson era with, Back in Black and, For Those About to Rock and Thunderstruck, all those great songs. Are you allowed to like both?
You are.
Yeah, 100%.
That's one of those bands where
Like, it's okay?
it's like Van Halen with Sammy. Earmuffs. I'm glad that the band could continue on and still have success in that next chapter. AC/DC is one of those bands, those legacy bands that, thank God Brian Johnson.
Yeah, but there are
came in.
two camps to Van Halen.
Yeah,
I get that.
You have your Van
Wildly
Hagars,
different.
you got your David
Look,
Lee Roth people.
Yeah,
I know.
And there are
but-
people in the middle that could like both.
They also don't sound even remotely the same.
I know.
But-
Like they found a Bon Scott replacement to be like Brian Johnson is a wild hair's breadth away from Bon Scott. Do you know what I mean? Like they kept the essence of the vocals.
The real parallel, though, and I agree with Lern, the real parallel is the fact that if you remove Eddie or Angus, now it's a different band. But they were guitar-anchored bands.
Yeah.
Guitar-anchored.
They were. I mean, they were. Van Halen
Not
is
in the same way.
I disagree.
Not in the same way at all. I'm not saying Eddie and Angus are like.
You put Sammy
parallel guitar
Hagar
players.
in AC/DC, it's a different band.
Well, you put Bon in that. I mean, you put.
You're saying it was guitar that the lead singer makes no difference. I disagree.
I didn't say it makes no difference. I'm saying in those two particular, like there are bands that if they swap singers, the
Sure.
heart and soul is gone. I'm done. I'm not a fan of the band as that iteration anymore. But those two bands, put whoever up there, it's going to make it different. It's going to make it a different band. But the anchor for me, as far as the heart or the soul of it, is the guitar player. And if you remove the guitar player, now it's over.
Okay.
Right?
I love
For-
both.
for
I
me.
love both.
I love both too.
Even for
I
both
love
of-
all four bands
For me
that
too.
we're talking about.
Me
I love
too.
3 of 4 bands. that we're talking about.
Hey, let's talk about a different band. One that's very near and dear to Moon's heart. U2 have released a remix of their new song "Atomic City." We do have a copy of this in the Crap On folder. It was produced by the same guy who's worked with Miley Cyrus, Rihanna, and Beyonce. Mike Will made it, and U2 released the original version of the song in September in conjunction with the start of their residency at the Fear. And so let's take a listen to this. This is a remix of "Atomic City."
Okay, here we go.
I think I got your number. Gloria.
Perhaps the
good.
final one of the year.
I don't
Perhaps.
like it.
Man, that feels good.
All right, reset the days since Gloria
Okay.
sign.
It's been 0 days.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Updated.
This is U2's Atomic City, the remix. Already bored.
Come on, man.
All right.
That's how you're feeling it.
Say NyQuil?
NyQuil.
That's what this is, NyQuil. This is audio NyQuil.
We're at the club right now.
Give me some bass. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Everybody lay down. Everybody lay down. Take it
I need a bass.
I'm not about it.
I don't like it. Moon, what do you think? I mean, just in that taste.
Whatever.
I mean, I played 40 seconds.
It
of
made
a
me wanna go
3-minute,
shop at-
25 second song.
I do like the song though.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
it is much more like of a a U2 kind of classic song, and it is awesome live, and it belongs there in that residency at Sphere in Vegas. It is very cool.
Well, very good. All right. Well, I just throw that in there for you. As
You guys
well.
can't miss out on this. You have to see this band at the
I
Sphere.
have no plans on going to Vegas anytime soon.
such a
I'm not
bummer.
going for you two, but I will go to the Sphere.
You got to do it.
I got it.
I'll
I mean,
go
I can't
eventually.
wait. But I got to see a
think
band
you
I
should-
love.
I think you're missing out if you don't see the U2 experience there.
Pogue singer Shane MacGowan, who died last month at 65. I love this. He set aside $12,000 to pay for the bar tab at his own wake. This is so cool. One of his friends that was in attendance says, we had a meal. We went to the pub after the meal. He had already put down $12,000 to the counter for free beer. It was his last request. He wanted everybody to have a party for him. So people like Johnny Depp, Bob Geldof, and the president of Ireland, Michael D. Higgins, were some of the attendees
Higgins.
that were at McGowan's funeral. Sending love to Patti Smith. She was hospitalized Tuesday due to an unspecified sudden illness. She's on tour right now in Italy. She's 76 years old, and she's scheduled to perform in Venice later this week, but at this time is still in the hospital. Chino Marino says he wanted to get Robert Smith of The Cure on the latest album From Crosses because the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer knows how to sing about sadness. Chino was telling Pace Magazine that when he was writing the song Girls Float, Boys Cry, he was just sad. He says, everything I wanted to say was in that song, and it was exactly the way I was feeling. And so he put Robert Smith to
The
task.
Cure's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah, they just went in. Within the last 5 years. You didn't know?
I'm not paying attention.
How do you feel?
I'm a little depressed.
That's on brand.
I'm sorry, but I've been listening to a lot of The Cure.
Yeah.
That's one of the
Been
best
listening to The
parts.
Cure a lot.
Yeah, that's one of the best parts of Wedding Singer.
Yesterday, we talked about Oprah Winfrey being interviewed on the Drew Barrymore show and how Drew was stroking Oprah's arm. People were very uncomfortable. There was a lot of hand-holding and arm caressing. Cozy vibes,
So weird.
but cringe. Here is Oprah talking about that experience. Either one.
Drew Barrymore was holding your hand for dear life, and fans want to know, were you uncomfortable at any point?
Not a bit.
I know that's right.
Not a bit. I was actually comforted by the stroking of the
Really?
arm. I went home and told Stebbin, you got to stroke my arm. So comforting. No, I was not uncomfortable at all. I've never seen her do that, but I thought it was endearing is what I thought.
Oh, the Queen has spoken.
The Queen has spoken. Stedman needs to step it up.
Get the car.
Bam Margera.
Yes, ma'am.
Bam Margera has joined a new crew of daredevils in L.A., which included donning a boxing glove, delivering some vicious blows to the head. There's a new video that we will have on the blog where it shows Bam getting ambushed by a madhouse boy on the side of the head from behind, which looked pretty bad. What do you think? I mean, Bam, should he be doing this? I mean...
Well, you don't want him to get hurt, so he has to go on pain pills.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ah, man, this guy should just...
I think he's kind of taking out his sadness by getting beaten up by these,
if he's got any
voluntarily. Bam Margera?
Yeah, like maybe...
I would imagine.
Maybe he's got to do this kind of stuff. Like this is his way of
Getting
earning a
money.
living.
I guess. The Madhouse Boys have gained popularity online with all their stunts. It's essentially if Jackass and your mom had a baby, is how they describe it.
Anybody ever watch the Steve-O special? The entire thing?
I did watch a good chunk of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I stopped at the
hard.
vasectomy. I literally
It's
was
hard
like
to watch.
this with it was hard for me to watch.
It's very good. If you were into like real gross stuff. Yeah, I mean it's a tough watch, but I mean talk about a phoenix rising.
Mm-hmm.
Steve-O and his success and his
Yeah, man.
his Wild Ride podcast is excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It is really good.
And everything he's doing, all the success to that guy.
A stage musical based on the 1987 vampire classic The Lost Boys is in the works. The guys behind it is David Hornsby from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and Patrick Wilson, who we know from The Conjuring.
The Lost Boys are
movies.
about it's about vampires?
Oh, yeah. Come on, man.
You serious?
I'm serious. I've never seen it. I don't think I knew that.
It's an iconic.
I thought it was like I always just thought it was like a Stand By Me. You know,
Dude, like boys get lost in the woods.
hell, I mean,
Kiefer Sutherland is
what else
so
would I
cute.
think?
Oh no, I'm lost.
No, we're boys. We're lost.
You should watch. I mean, it's one of those 80s iconic
Man,
movies.
it's so cheesy.
I figured it
It's
was
so
4 or
good.
5 boys. Like one of them teen coming of age, like they built
It
forts.
kind of is. Like Corey Feldman's in it, and
Both the Coreys are in it.
yeah, both the Coreys are in it, and they,
It's
they're
a
young
Corey's
guys.
movie.
But it's a vampire film.
Right.
Yeah, but it's like Kiefer Sutherland.
Surprise.
He's got a sweet mullet in that.
Is
Doesn't
that
he?
a twist?
gorgeous.
Is that a twist? Should I not have known that it was a vampire?
No, you'll
movie?
know. Like from the very beginning, you
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
a
know.
known.
They're like cool
vampire movie.
vampires.
Okay, so going back to those, like coming of age. What the heck was the movie with the kid where Kevin Costner or somebody like that was like his dad, and he lived in a fort or he built forts out in the woods? What the heck was that? Y'all remember what I'm talking about?
No.
North?
No,
Elijah
no,
Wood?
that's Elijah Wood. He's up in Alaska or something. No, this is like one of the late '80s, early '90s movies. Something about a kid building forts. Listen, I was an '80s kid, so everything was about building forts for me.
Yeah.
It was a fort movie.
I have no idea.
If there was a
Second
fort in a movie, I was a fan.
The War? That was Elijah
The
Wood.
War, yeah. Was that it?
I think that's why I thought it was North.
And
Kevin Costner?
He and his dad like take on the bullies or something.
Yeah, Elijah Wood, Kevin Costner. It's called The War, from the director Fred Green Tomatoes.
Ooh.
All right,
know that
sorry
one.
to interrupt
The
the crap.
War.
No, that's
Thank
fine.
you for answering my question.
Oh, that was in between Wyatt Earp and Waterworld. The War.
Prime
A lot of
Costner.
W movies that were not well received.
Let me see here. Stephen Simmons, a shell-shocked Vietnam veteran, returns from the mental hospital where he entered voluntarily because he was suffering from nightmares about the war and had in consequence lost 3 jobs in a row. Does this sound familiar to you?
Yeah, that's it. That's got to be it. Because there's like a tree on the cover or something, because they make a fort.
In the meantime, Stephen's children, twins Lydia and Stu, try to get away from the dreary reality of their lives. They find a tree in a forest close to their house and decide to build a tree house there.
That's right. And they find the tree house. They take it over. Somebody like steals the lock and
Dispatch
key.
with the neighborhood bullies like the Viet Cong.
Yeah.
What a feel-good film.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there you have it.
The Netflix Is a Joke Fest is back for its second year. It's going to run May 2nd through the 12th in LA, and there's going to be more than 300 events, including the greatest roast of all time, Tom Brady. Every comedian you love is a part of this.
So Tom Brady is being roasted?
He is. I look forward to this a lot. Like, I've never watched, do they stream this festival anywhere? Like, do they stream it on Netflix?
No, it's, I was in the last one, and it was wild, dude. It's just like there's so many. They basically just take over LA. Every comedian in the country is in LA, and there'll be 4 shows going on at the same time, and it'll be like John Mulaney and Earthquake at the Hollywood Bowl, or you can go see Theo Von and Andrew Santino at this theater, or it'll be like Amy Poehler and Tina Fey at this, and you got to pick.
So they don't do like highlights and air them on Netflix? I'm sure.
No, the only thing they record.
I'm sure that roast they'll do. I'm sure they've.
The roast they are recording, because I saw that. They are recording the Tom Brady roast, and they record. They have a segment called Introducing, which is kind of like their JFL has a thing called New Faces, where it's like up and coming, and they record those and put them on YouTube. But I think everything else is just like live shows.
I mean, everybody. Seinfeld's there. Bill Burr, John Mulaney, Chelsea Handler, Jeff Ross. Everybody is at this thing. This looks so much fun.
Yeah, Jeff Ross is doing the show he did at Flyover, which was really cool, about his parents.
You got like this LA thing today.
I'm moving to LA, guys.
Hey, you don't want to move there.
No, I don't. I used to. I used to want to work at K-Rock and live in LA. Not anymore. No thanks. Hey, and finally, Rotten Tomatoes has listed the best Batman movies of all time. Let's go. This is Rotten Tomatoes.
Personally, for me, the Jack Nicholson first with Michael Keaton is
1989
is the end-all be-all for
That's
me.
number 8.
It's going to be Heath Ledger. It's going to be that one.
The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
It is number 1, yes. But what's number 2? I'm kind of surprised by number 2.
That's an easy. I bet you the new one is number 2.
No, the new one is
number 40,000.
Is it going to be the animated one or one of the
number
Like
4.
Legos or
I say the Keaton.
Dude,
Burton.
that movie sucked so
Keaton
much.
Burton one?
No, the new Batman was terrible.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. I think it was about an hour too long.
I'll say okay, yeah.
It was
for
number
sure.
4.
It
on the
was
list.
okay. I tried watching it again, and I was not entertained.
Because I like
same
was the
way.
Riddler?
The Riddler
Paul
was
Dano?
Yeah, Paul Dano.
Joker, Heath Ledger's Joker Part 2. Yeah, it was really good.
It was not as dynamic as I thought it was the first time. When you watch it again, you go,
I could
Okay.
have done without
seen
the
it
Zoe Kravitz Catwoman thing.
What?
It wasn't bad.
She's so
It just
good.
wasn't great.
It was all right.
Yeah, it was all right.
all right.
It was emo Batman.
Number 4.
I love the OG. I mean, again, because it came out when I was a kid, and it made me just an enormous fan. Was the Burton Michael Keaton first one?
That's
Yeah,
what I
that
said.
was
Yeah, it's number 8.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Okay, Batman Returns.
That's number 6.
What about the original Batman?
Like 1966.
Yeah,
Shark
That's
Spray.
number 9.
There's
That
no
should be number 1.
way Batman Returns is better than the original Nicholson
Yeah,
Keaton Batman
by 2 points.
by 2 spots.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved it, but no way.
Batman Begins.
Batman
was,
Returns is which one?
Batman was a huge
Batman
risk.
Returns is Christopher Walken, Danny DeVito. It's the Penguin.
Oh, the
It's
Penguin one?
Christmas
When Tim Burton's Batman came out, he's talked about it. And he's like, his agent called him and was like, hey, man.
This will kill you.
Jack Nicholson called Michael Keaton and was like, hey, let's do this together. And he's like, it's a win-win. Either it flops and no one will notice, or we're going to have the biggest hit on the planet. It's going to change both our careers. Because it was like not superhero. The technology wasn't really there to make great superhero movies yet. You know what I mean?
And
Like
Tim Burton was.
Plus, they were
what,
going to
he
make a
had-
dark,
he had a couple
gritty one.
movies.
Yeah.
Tim Burton had a couple movies under his belt. Man, it was so good. Are they going to say the original Batman with
Adam West?
No, with the first Christopher Nolan one.
The first
Batman
Chris-
Begins.
That one's
Batman
great.
Begins
That one
is
is
number 5.
phenomenal.
Yeah, that one's beautiful.
Then the one with Bane with Tom Hardy.
The Dark Knight Rises. That's number 3.
Rises, Yeah.
Okay. So we're missing number 2?
You're missing 2, 7, and 10. I'm gonna give you number 10. It's Zack Snyder's Justice League from 2021.
Oh, these were included. Okay.
And then number 7 was Batman: Mask of Phantasm, which I never saw.
That's the animated.
Is that animated? So number 2, you guys, you know this. Somebody actually said it in guessing, but
Lego
Batman
Okay.
is number 2.
That's good.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
That's
number
Will
1?
Arnett. Will Arnett is Batman. He's good.
Anyway, your top
He's
3:
got a
The
good
Dark
voice
Knight
for
Rises, the Lego Batman movie, and then The Dark Knight at number 1.
Which is the one with Schwarzenegger?
That's
Mr. Freeze.
He's Mr. Freeze. That is Batman.
Forever?
Oh yeah,
Batman
forever.
Forever.
Batman Forever,
Chill
not even
out.
top 10.
Wait,
That one
is
was
it- Is
awesome.
it Batman Forever? Or
Is that so? Batman Forever, is that with Chris
Nicole-
O'Donnell and Alicia Silverstone?
Yeah, it's not in the top 10.
That was horrible. That
It
one.
was.
I loved it.
It was so
We got a roller
cheesy, but
coaster
remember
out of
all
it.
the fun things they came out with? Like at Six Flags, they had the Mr. Freeze ride. They had all the coolest toys with that thing.
Is that Batman Forever though? Because that's the
I
one with
or
Jim
whichever
Carrey.
one had
Forever
Mr.
has
Freeze.
Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones and Uma. Is it Uma Thurman?
With,
you might be
you
right.
know, she was
Val Kilmer, Tommy Lee Jones, Jim Carrey,
Poison
Nicole
Ivy.
Kidman is Batman Forever.
Which one's?
What's the
Nicole
one with
Kidman. Sorry, yeah.
What's
yeah.
the one with Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy?
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin.
That was
is-
number 15.
Is that the one with Arnold?
Yes.
Uma Thurman and
Okay.
Arnold.
Chill out.
Yes, that one was so. That was so
Man.
fun.
Yeah, that one is a piece
Stay
of
cool.
That one.
big birthdays today, guys. Huge day. Strap in. Celebrity celebrating a birthday today. Tori Kelly is 31. Vanessa Hudgens
Who?
is 35.
Who's Tori Kelly?
Tori Kelly is curly hair. Like she was one of Scooter Braun's artists. She's absolutely incredible. I don't know why she's not a bigger star, but whatever. Tori Kelly is 31. Vanessa Hudgens is 35. Natasha McElhone, something. She's 54.
Who?
I don't know. Ted
Who is
Raimi,
she, though? Why even mention
the
her then?
creator of Spartan program on the Halo TV series. Let's see. Sean Penn. She sent Sean Penn to Mars in the Hulu series The First. I don't know.
Just
man.
to Maz.
Listen,
Sean Penn.
I needed to fill the space because there's nobody else. Ted Raimi is 58. I don't know who that is. Cynthia Gibb is 60. I don't know who that is.
This is a big day.
Cliff Williams.
From
retired-
AC/DC.
Yes, from AC/DC
Okay, I know
is
that
74. Dee Wallace.
Wallace.
Elliot's mom and E.T.
Okay.
Is 75. Joyce Vincent Wilson.
Heck yeah.
Okay, is 77. And Hal Williams.
Who is Joyce
I
Vincent
don't
Wilson?
know.
Tim Skold's
The
57.
inventor of the mop.
Apparently, she was Tony Orlando and Dawn. Tie a Yellow Ribbon. It was
Okay,
one of her
that's a big
hits.
song. Yeah.
Knock 3 Times was one of her hits.
Oh, that's a good one. Now and then sound.
and Hal Williams, Officer Smitty on Sanford and Son, is 85.
Well, I
Big
will
birthday
tell
day.
you that it is a big birthday day for today's porno birthday.
Oh.
Which is brought to you by Patricia's for Fun and Fantasy Meet, the legend Ginger Lynn.
Ginger.
The legend.
Ginger Lynn, legendary mattress actress. She has been in 382 fine films, including Ball-Busters, Bitchy Bitches, California Steamin', The Devil and Mr. Holmes, Gentlemen Prefer Ginger, A Hard Day at the Office, Jubilee of Eroticism, Lust in the Fast Lane, Whore of the Worlds, and who can forget a role in 2011's Screw Love, Let's F.
Lust in the fast lane.
Screw Love.
Feeling's
Legends.
gonna blow your mind.
Figgy pudding.
Yeah, that's figgy pudding. Ginger Lynn is 61 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We got to get through some of these emails. I mean, they are stacking up. So a nice, decent email segment. Your emails will be read next. Also, Rafe, before the show, held a sneeze. I got a story about
Not
what happened
good?
to one guy when he held a sneeze. It is a rare world's first.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 751. It's bad.
Okay.
Oh, darn it.
751. Hey, Michael Yo's coming in about an hour. He'll be at the Funny Bone Westport this weekend. Good dude. It'll be our third time on the show. We'll play just two of us, give away some fabulous prizes. We got Chili Peppers tickets. We got Limp Bizkit tickets. We got Blues tickets for the game on Saturday against the Stars. We got tickets to go see Dropkick Murphys. Our buddy Ken Cruz put this out on Twitter. And I'm not sure if this is, he retweeted something. So it says type in "thank my Amazon driver" to your Amazon search bar, and they'll give your last delivery driver an additional $5 at no cost to you.
Oh, yeah. My friend Danielle posted this on Facebook yesterday.
Is that true?
Yeah. Guess so. She did it.
And it works?
Riz, let me see your phone real quick. I want to see if this works.
I don't have an Amazon account.
Oh.
Do what now?
I don't have an Amazon account. It's my wife's. It's my wife's. Does that work?
See,
if it's at
USA
no cost
Today.
to you, then everybody should do it.
Heck yeah. What a great thing.
So we'll send $5 to your driver. I mean, it's on USA Today. Must be
Type
official.
in "thank my Amazon driver" to your Amazon search bar, and they'll give your last delivery driver an additional $5 at no cost to you.
Yeah. Let the driver of your most recent delivery know they're appreciated. You can thank your driver. And you can also do this with Alexa by saying, "Alexa, thank my driver."
Hey, how much goes to the driver? Be
Yeah, that's what
specific.
I wanna know.
Be specific, Amazon.
They'll receive an extra $5 at no cost to you. I'm doing it.
Or, Moon, even if they get $4,
No, it's $5.
I just want to know, man.
or they get nothing.
I just want to know.
Yeah, who's getting the extra?
I
Jeff
just
Bezos is sitting on
thanked
the
my
yacht
driver.
going, "More money for me. I'm going to add an extra 10 feet to this yacht." Rafe held a sneeze this morning, and I said, "Dude, just let it out, man. Are you a giant sneezer?"
It depends. I have really bad allergies, which sucks. Can't wait. I'm ready to get every shot known to man. But I try to hold them in when we're on the air. Sometimes I'll get a tickle.
This is before the air. This is
before the air. Sometimes
before it went on this morning.
Just one that snuck up on me, so I tried to,
Be a
practice.
gentleman.
We got to practice holding them in for when you're on the air.
Oh.
Practice like you play.
I really love a good sneeze.
Me too.
Me
I'm
too.
alone. It's a big achoo. It's a cartoonish achoo. I love it.
I do too. I feel like work is being done in my body, like to expel things that don't need to
Oh,
be
yeah.
there.
Mine are full screams.
I sneeze so hard. You guys ever sneeze so hard like your appendages hurt for a second?
Yeah.
You ever sneeze so hard that like your arms, like you feel like a pain in both arms because
Yeah.
something happens in your body. There's like you'll sneeze and I'll be like, you gotta like kind of squeeze your hands for a second, shake it off.
I've had it where my back has popped.
Yeah, my sternum pops every time.
Oh,
It goes pop.
I want to pop my bones over here. Oh, God, can you hear that?
Yeah, I
hear
can.
that.
Gross.
It's kind of nasty. Here, here's
You ever sneeze and hold one of your nostrils shut just to like
No, that's
get
scary.
one side out?
Ew.
Try to sneeze with my eyes open. You
can't
try to
do
hold
it.
them.
Yeah, you can't.
Impossible.
It's very hard.
Or is it?
Impossible.
Headline: Man tears his windpipe after holding in sneeze in a rare world's first.
I was
What?
hoping it was gonna be something good, like man
Like his
holds
eye-
in sneeze and his wiener grew like a half inch or something. That would have been
That'd been cool.
That's
Like
why I've been holding mine in.
his wiener grew, 3 inches.
I swear it's not.
That's why I've been holding mine in, just hoping that
Watch this part.
it's gotta go somewhere.
Do y'all have the what I call a blessing, which is that photo
Wait, look at-
something or other? If I
at
have
light?
to if I have to sneeze, I'll look at a light or the sun, and it instantly like draws it out of
Triggers
you.
it.
Oh, it's the best.
So a man has managed to tear a hole in his windpipe when attempting to hold in a sneeze, which doctors think is a world first for this kind of injury.
Yeah,
so
that's awful.
he was driving and he was suddenly hit with a bout of hay fever. Rather than just let him go, let the sneezes fly, he put a finger under his nose. He instead of like put your finger under your nose,
Yeah.
he pinched his nose and closed his mouth.
Oh. Why?
So he did pinch his nose, close his
Oh.
mouth,
Pop your
Imploded.
ears and everything.
and he opened up a hole in his windpipe. The pressure that had built up, from the sneeze is 20 times more powerful than what your windpipe would normally be able to handle. So, he opened up a hole in his windpipe. He got to the hospital. Both sides of his neck had already swollen, causing him severe pain. He could still breathe. He could still swallow, but barely. After an x-ray, it was found the guy had this condition called surgical emphysema, where air could get stuck under the deepest tissue in somebody's body. The air had gotten trapped in the vertebrae and his neck, as well as the space in between his chest and lungs. Like he really did himself some damage
Oh my god.
by holding in a sneeze.
So he had these other conditions that were kind of like
No, I think holding in the sneeze, the air had to go somewhere, right?
Oh, that's what caused the condition?
I guess so.
Oh. That doesn't make me feel any more comfortable.
No, so let it go, man. Let it go.
Let her rip, dude.
Let her rip.
So you guys don't have the sun thing?
I do.
Don't you think it's a blessing? I think it is.
Yeah.
The blessing.
It works a lot of the time. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know if it's like the placebo effect on me.
I don't know.
Where I think I've been told to, hey, if you got to sneeze, look up at the light. It's going to make it go.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
You ever hold in a
worse
sneeze
than
and
having
shart, though? Man.
I've never had that happen.
That's a real bummer.
That's my
By holding
fear.
it in?
Yeah, man.
I had a situation yesterday where I thought, oh my God, is this the day?
Oh, you thought
I
you did it?
Fast Eddie Shrimp got you?
Yeah.
Chick on a
I
stick?
was like, I gotta get out of here.
Oh, no.
Shout out to Bud Light Lime and Peel and Eat Shrimp. That's like a Molotov cocktail
It
for
didn't
sharting
happen.
yourself across the Alton Bridge.
But I was ready to text you guys. If I know you don't want to hear about it, but I thought
That was you.
seriously, I was out.
Bolting out of there.
Let me out.
Well, you were having some stomach issues earlier this week.
Yeah, I was. I mean, I'm always having stomach issues. Let's be real. I always got Tums and Pepto, and I'm like a pharmacy man.
You're
I
a
got
mess.
everything. I have. I'm a
You
total
need some time
mess.
off.
I do. Need some time away.
As somebody who doesn't eat meat, Lern, would this bother you if you lived next to a barbecue joint
No, it wouldn't.
and you had the constant smell of barbecue wafting into your house?
No, because that doesn't. I mean, I go out to eat to barbecue joints and get as vegetarian as I wish, or I eat chicken, so that's whatever. But
Would it annoy any of you if you live next to a barbecue place and you constantly had the smell of barbecue in the house? Or maybe I'm thinking it's also like living next to train tracks. Eventually, you get used to it.
I don't know.
I think you'd block it out.
I had a barber that was next to, and I mean one wall in between them, in between his chair and a barbecue place. And then I got a buddy whose office is next to one of the best barbecue places on the planet.
Barbecue.
Every time
That's a good idea.
Every time I go, I love it. And I always think, oh man, I wonder if he loves it too. But I love it. Every time I'm hanging with my buddy in his office, I'm like, all right.
Everybody loves
this
the smell
smells so good over there.
I would love
barbecuing meat.
The only problem I would have with it is when I'm trying to slim down or something, because I'd be wanting to eat pork steaks 24/7, which I already do. So,
well, there's a battle brewing over this Nashville, Tennessee meat and barbecue market. A neighbor suing, claiming it interferes with the enjoyment of her home. Now, the one question that's going before the court is whether the smell of the grilling and smoked meats qualifies as a nuisance. So, over the past 9 years, this place has been open. Very, very popular. A woman moved into the place after the barbecue joint was open. Keep that in mind. Barbecue joint's open 9 years. This woman moves in 2 years ago. She alleges that the smoke from the constant grilling is a nuisance.
The smoke. Okay, so we're not talking about the smell. We're actually talking about the smoke. That kind of changes things a little bit. We're not talking about scent.
The guy says, hey, I comply with all the codes. He complies with all the city codes.
I mean, valid argument though with the smoke.
He says he spent a lot of time and money trying to address the neighbors' complaints. Like, hey, I'll try to keep the smoke, my way and the smell my way.
To go other places. Well, I don't know, man.
that sucked though. You got your windows open and your couch smells like a barbecue joint. I mean, and then you're ruined for barbecue because you're like, I can't smell this anymore.
But
he's been there 9 years.
No, I agree.
And she
Yeah.
moved in 2 years ago.
It sucks. She made the
it's on
decision to
her.
move there, but
This woman is like, you got to shut down. She wants him out. Shut down. Shut it down.
I think she's in the wrong.
Yeah.
Like, not even like get a better ventilation system. Like, shut it down. Here's the owner talking about it.
Well, we smoke about 5 days a week. I just put my foot down and said, look, that's all we're going to do. I'm through. We can't do anything else. You do what you got to do. It was just a little country store, right here in the middle of East Nashville. And we want people to feel it when they come in that it's a family-run business.
Guy just wants to smoke his meat. That's it. That's it.
And this person just wants to live in her house and not have
But
her pillows smell like pig carcass.
I mean, should that be disclosed? I'd be pissed at the real estate person.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
But you wouldn't notice when you were buying your home that it smells.
Maybe he said he smokes 5 days a week.
So she went on the 6th day.
She
Probably,
got a showing on a Saturday, probably.
Okay.
let's say Tuesday, off Monday. So Tuesday through Saturday. Off Sunday, Monday.
right.
Yeah, she may have seen the house on a Sunday.
Yeah. Seems reasonable. She didn't know.
Okay.
Time to move.
She didn't know.
Bummer.
But
Yeah, I'd be suing the real estate person if that were the case.
Still got to do your.
Yeah.
It's not their fault either.
Yeah.
Why?
Still got to do your.
I don't know.
Should that be disclosed?
You still got to do your due diligence, man.
I'm thinking about where I got a barbecue joint. I got restaurants around where I live, and I don't smell anything. But when we moved in, we could hear one of the more busy streets around town, and we sat out in the yard when we were looking at the house we moved into, and we're like, do we want to put up with this much traffic noise? I don't know. Like, it sounds like maybe she didn't sniff the air good enough, even if it was a Sunday. I would notice that. I'd be like, oh my God, it smells.
You're the one.
You
who
would
didn't-
see that a
didn't sniff
barbecue
the air.
place was next door, at least.
Right.
You maybe
Or
didn't smell
close
it,
enough,
and
yeah.
at least be like, wonder if I'm going to smell cooking food.
probably not.
Right,
You know,
and the smoke, it attaches to. Listen, if you stand next to a campfire for 3 seconds, you smell like a campfire for 5 days.
Yeah, but if the campfire isn't lit,
What I'm saying is that smoke permeates everything. Even if they're not smoking that day, it probably still smells like smoke.
oh, that's what you're saying.
I know it's going to be interesting because this guy's like, we ain't closing. The neighborhood's got his back.
But again, it's not the smell she's complaining about; it's the smoke itself.
Well, of course, the neighborhood's got his back. They all love eating there.
Yeah.
But they all live with
next
it
to it.
too, I mean, it sounds like they're fine with it.
Again, they're fine with the smell.
Right.
But I want to move into the hill now and complain about the smell of food being made. You guys got to shut down.
She's
This is my
complaining about
home.
the smoke.
I can't take that smoke.
I don't think she has much of an argument here, but her complaint, just remember,
There are
is
worse things for your house to smell like. I can tell you that.
Barbecue's pretty rad to
listen,
smell
you
like
could move right next to the fart factory. And
That's right. Imagine how that person feels. Went in there on a Sunday when nobody was farting.
dude. I always wondered. So, like, what's that? So I used to work over at McMurray on Page, and a lot of times going from my house in St. Anne over to there, you go by that Page corridor where there's like the cookies, and I don't know if they're still making it, but remember that cookie
that
factory
place
over there?
was mother. What was that?
Whatever it was, like the whole area smells like cookies, and it smells incredible, like chocolate chip, like soft baked that morning. The whole place smells like cookies, and I always thought, man, if I lived right here, would I stop smelling cookies? Would this get annoying? How
much of a good
How
thing.
would this be?
Well, it's like over kind of in the Wash U area there in Midtown. There's a coffee roaster. There's about a 3-block radius where you smell. It's heavy.
Renoco? Is that where Renoco is?
I think so. That sounds right. But I mean, you can smell the burnt beans within a 3-block radius, and I'm like, I'm sure you would get
Tired of it eventually.
tired of it. It isn't always a great smell either. It kind of smells like tuna in a weird way.
Yeah.
It's weird because I love the smell of coffee.
Me too. The best part of waking
when they
up.
burn the beans, sometimes they take on like a bitter smell. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Let's get to some emails. Rizzo at 1057thepoint.com.
Okay, we have some emails, and it's frozen right now. Give me 1 second.
Nice.
Let me close this and bring them back
Santa baby.
up.
Let's vamp.
Okay, so wanted to reach out and see if y'all had any suggestions for my sibling Christmas gift. In the family, there's myself and my husband, my sister and her husband, and my brother and his wife. A few years back, we decided that each Christmas, one couple would plan an outing for the 6 of us instead of exchanging gifts or gift cards.
Okay.
Not a bad idea, right?
Right.
An outing. Yes.
We've done an escape room, axe throwing, the armory. We've been to Tap Social House, 2 Plumbers, Square One Brewery, and some others that are escaping me right now. Looking into a cooking class, but they're all booked for the weekends that my sister's available. Checking to see if you guys have any recommendations or places to check out as a group. We usually like to grab food and do some sort of activity. Any help is
How
appreciated.
about going to a concert?
That's not a bad idea.
There's plenty of great stuff coming up.
Concert.
Go to a concert.
Or a comedy club.
I know this sounds maybe weird, being all adults, but the City Museum is pretty fun to go down there. They got a bar, right?
Oh, I don't
They
know
got
about
2, I think.
And it's kind of a fun place for adults, right? I mean, if you're looking for an activity
Go
that
to
maybe
the
you haven't
It's a
done
really
before.
fun place.
Alamo
Draft
Foundry.
House?
Go to the Foundry. Go to Gerard Kraft's new Speakeasy
Oh, yeah, he's
bar
got the
below.
speakeasy place now.
And then go see a movie at the Alamo.
Yeah, what's with that speakeasy place?
I'm gonna go see it. It's pretty cool. It looks really.
Well,
art
what's the
teaches-
so it's in the basement of the Foundry?
It's literally underground in the electrical hallway of underneath the Foundry, and it's.
Is there food?
There's food like tapas, and then there's crafted cocktails, and the reviews are in, and it looks cool as
Oh
hell.
yeah.
No windows.
Yeah, Foundry's cool. That's a cool place.
Alamo's worth checking out too. Bar and food.
Maybe go to the Putt Shack after.
Yeah.
Depending on how active you are, I want to take a group. It's been a while. I want to take a group back over to 18 North Central and do the laser tag.
Yeah, laser tag is cool.
So fun. That's like serious business.
There we go. You got a couple good options
There
for
you
you.
go.
Or
Yeah.
Top Golf. Top Golf's good too. Next.
Yeah, great one. Okay, let's go into the entertainment review section. And this person says, you know, everybody's always asking what the hell the dad does for a living in Home Alone to afford such a lavish lifestyle to fly his whole family to France for Christmas. We were talking about this. I make the argument that Peter McAllister works with Clark Griswold, and they share the same boss, Mr. Shirley. Here are my arguments. Number one, both movies were written by John Hughes. Number two, Hughes movies all take place in the same fictional Chicago suburb or close to it. Three, both families share similar lifestyles, large homes, lavish Christmas decorations, large families mooching off of them for elaborate Christmas celebrations. Number four, Christmas Vacation comes out in 1989. After Clark's boss is kidnapped, he reinstates the Christmas bonus and increases it by 20%, enough to pay for installation of a pool and make Clark pass out. Number five, Home Alone takes place in 1990. You see the McAllisters celebrating their Christmas bonus by flying the whole family to France. Again, 1992, flying the whole family to Florida.
So, there's a couple different theories here. Well, it's never actually mentioned in the movie itself. Outside sources, I don't know who those are, indicate that Peter McAllister was a businessman. Some fans claim he could have been a day trader, as the family does live in a huge house. And there are several kids in it who need to be supported.
Number six.
Plane tickets that everyone got from Chicago to Paris were paid for by the brother, Rob McAllister.
Number six says more common Hughes movie ties. Chris Columbus was the original director for Christmas Vacation. The grandparents from 16 Candles make a cameo in the Paris airport. The building Clark works at is the same building Ferris Bueller's dad worked at.
Interesting.
Thoughts, Justin?
I love that this person's taken a real deep dive into the conspiracy theory of these John Hughes movies, and I appreciate it because
It's
I don't
real
want to do all
business.
that work.
Somebody also said he represented Michael Jordan. He was his agent.
I like that one.
Okay.
That's why they had the cool cardboard cutout or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Interesting
think,
connection.
yeah. He was the same guy from Tom Hanks's Big of years later, after he was the bad guy to Tom Hanks's toy manufacturing job in the big city. That was Chicago, right?
Sure.
Big?
Same actor.
I thought it was New York.
I thought it was New York.
I thought it was New
FAO
York.
He goes
Schwartz.
to-
Maybe it is.
yeah.
He moved from FAO Schwartz and he moved to Chicago.
Okay.
And he had some kids, and he cashed in his 401k at FAO Schwartz, bought a house in Chicago, and started his own toy company.
Man,
I forever will assume Clark Griswold and Peter McAllister know each other.
they're saying like
And
Somehow.
Ferris Bueller's
there's a
dad.
whole bunch of websites that say he's made his cash as a highly successful day trader in the city of Chicago, and his wife Kate supposedly works in fashion.
Great theory, though. Good work.
Yeah.
How
like
else
it.
can you afford that massive house in the suburbs and that trip to Paris?
Right.
With no additional research, it was sure compelling to me. I like that.
Okay, well, you think Peter McAllister works for Mr. Shirley?
I think so.
Yeah, perhaps. And there's the Christmas bonus.
But we need to watch. I need to watch Ferris Bueller because they go into that day trading scene. I want to see if he's in any of those shots.
I do love these
Grisman,
movies.
what kind of hate? Get in here.
I do love these movies, though, that always end up fine. And they're doing huge crimes. Kidnapping. I mean, they kidnapped the guy.
Mr. Shirley?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Wait,
mean,
that's illegal
I mean,
now?
I think about that too.
all these different things, and every 80s and 90s movie had some ridiculously grand
Yes, of
crime.
course.
It was a
that was
different
just like, whatever, that's the end of the movie.
A lot of peeping,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
drilling holes in walls. You
I
know,
mean-
what was it? Porky's? They drilled the hole in the wall between
I mean, if you think
locker
about it,
rooms?
if you go back and watch it, every other movie had some sort of drugging in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even Ace Ventura. Ace Ventura, he ether, you know, what is it? Ether?
Yeah.
One of the guys that knocks him out on the
chloroform.
track. Yeah, chloroform. I mean, every other movie, somebody's getting drugged, and it's no big deal. They woke up, whatever, moving on.
And that's what people want to go back to, like this PC world that we're living in where you can't drug people to get the animals out.
Yes, I've heard that so many times.
Learn.
I've heard that so many times.
Who said that?
What do you mean?
Tired of this PC world where I can't chloroform people.
Probably a guy named
Who said that?
I don't know.
Where are you hearing this?
I get emails from
I want to
nerds.
see
I don't
one
know.
email that says, man, can we go back to times where we drugged people?
See, mine and Tim is more fascinating than we realize.
Yeah, Tim
Signed,
to chloroform
William
people.
Cosby. Bill, stop sending us emails, dude. We're not taking your side.
Next.
Hey, guys, and Lern.
Hi.
My name is Michael, and I just wanted to let Moon know that it is not impossible to land that damn plane on Top Gun. I did it multiple times yesterday after figuring out that A and B speed you up and slow you down. Took 30-plus years for our dumbasses to figure it out. Anyway, good luck trying it yourself.
Top Gun, the
show.
Nintendo game?
Top Gun, the Nintendo game. It was so I had never landed on the aircraft carrier. I thought it was impossible. Thank you for the information, Michael.
Good to know. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
Hello, fellas and lovely lady.
Hi.
First question. What is the name of the sad piano song you guys play? Trying to get that going over the loudspeaker at my work when my colleagues go into a sad rant about something, but I can't find the exact
This is
one.
the Incredible Hulk walk-away song.
That's right.
Television series.
Yeah, a television series.
From the OG Lou Ferrigno. Second question, does anybody feel that if the soap you use doesn't have a scent, is it really washing your hands? Love the show. Keep up the great work.
Let's argue about this.
My wife buys this unscented soap.
She has sensitive skin.
And you feel like it's not washing?
No, you know her. It's like, oh, they're putting unnecessary things.
Right.
It's unnecessary things that are leaching into our bodies, and I'm not having it. I'm like, I gotta push back on this one. It's got to have some kind of scent.
It's a feel for me. If my hands don't feel clean, they're not clean. It doesn't
Like if you feel
necessarily.
like they
I don't
can't
need to
squeak?
smell. Yeah, like I need to feel like I've gotten the residue off my
Like
hands.
I need to smell something. I need to smell clean.
I agree.
Well, then you guys all agree with Dan.
I really don't like, and I've had to switch to it, and I'm not a fan, which is the unscented laundry.
Oh, because
yeah.
I'm fine with that.
We did that.
I'm fine with the unscented laundry. I don't love the smell
of fresh laundry, dude.
I don't love the smell of like that artificial fresh linen stuff. That I could do without that.
Don't
do
you
you
like it
think
though when
is
you're
in
walking
soap?
around, like you're passing through a house or something outside and you smell that coming through the vent?
Yeah,
Yes,
nice.
it's a wonderful smell.
You
I
used
love
to
it.
have scent because you smelled like laundry like a couple weeks ago. Like you smelled good. Like you smelled fresh.
I'm home alone. I'm home alone. I sneak some
Downy up in there.
Downy poppables up in there, baby. Don't be telling.
Wow.
Different area codes.
Yeah.
You know what I
Washing
mean?
Machines.
We got a little agreement.
she
We got a
don't
little bit of
know.
an open relationship when it comes to Downy poppables. She's out of town. I gets down with Downy.
Oh, you may even bring a friend. You know, like
I might
Snuggle
wash a
bear.
friend's shirt.
no, I mean throw a fabric softener sheet in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
man.
Whoa.
Now we're
I am
talking.
aroused.
Wild times.
Yeah, no, I think you need to have scented soap.
Myers is a great soap, dude. The dish soap from Myers,
That's
which is a
Love
local
the one my
company.
wife.
Love all
she
Myers
has to have
products.
that
Yeah,
one.
that's
so
good.
good and so clean feeling.
Yeah, that lemon echinacea.
Yes.
Get it on
She
me.
gets the holiday scent one.
She
She's a big
does?
fan of
I
that.
love
She
Allison.
buys like 80 of them, and then we can't pay her mortgage.
Great. Next.
Oh, hey, Team Riz. Like many of us, I checked my Spotify Wrapped for the past year, and it's pretty much the same every single year. I've always known that I have a very limited taste in music since I'm comfortable with the songs I know. This coming year, I'm going to try to change that a bit and would like your help. I'm challenging myself to listen to popular albums from random years, thinking 1960 to the present day. That's a lot of years. There are no rules other than each week I pick a random year and I listen to the albums in their entirety by just searching for popular albums from that year. What are some albums you each consider to be bangers from end to end from any year? Hoping to get about 3 per Riz Show member, but I'm open to any and all suggestions. Thanks, Nate.
Man, I've been in Alice in Chains. 2023 was an Alice in Chains year for me. Listen to Dirt in its entirety.
It's so good, man.
I'll recommend that. And maybe ask me in a couple weeks, I'd recommend something else.
Yeah. Lately, I've been on, I actually shared with Rafe, The Devil and God Are Raging Inside Me from Brand New. Don't look at the headlines. Don't look up anything about that band if you can't separate the art from the artist. But that record, start to finish, is perfection to me.
All right.
It's a very good.
Very
album.
good.
Start to finish record, I think 1999 Incubus Make Yourself. I think that record from front to back can entertain anybody, and I suggest that one first because I think you don't have to be an Incubus fan. You don't have to be
Privilege
a rock
was
and
my
roll
number
fan.
2 song this year.
Oh, dude, I just think from front to back, you can put it on as background music. You can put it on and pay attention to every note.
The
You can do
warmth.
whatever you want. It is just a perfect front to back record.
All right. So
Yeah,
you got
I
that
mean-
one. Give me one.
And was this specifically 90s or could it
No,
be?
any
year. You
any
just
from
gotta give it a year.
1960 on.
One that is, I think would be a great choice is Thrice Viesu. And that album is beautiful. Start to finish. It's so well crafted. It sounds
Who?
amazing.
Oh, Thrice. Thrice, the
Yeah,
band
Viesu.
Thrice.
Viesu is such a good album.
All right. There's that one. And Rafe. Front to back.
And you're trying to broaden your musical horizons, right?
Yeah.
I would say Live at the Old Quarter, Towns Van Zandt. That's the best live album, and it's just every song is good, and his performance in between the songs are good, and you can just put it on and listen. Or Jason Isbell's Southeastern album is also very good. Start to
What I wonder what this person's musical taste is. Like,
Yeah.
what is
Don't know.
there?
Don't know.
I'd like to know what your number one.
Yeah. I wish I'd have known that.
I think it's kind of cooler that we don't.
Yeah.
And that way we're
But I
all
think
just
that-
giving randos.
Yeah, but I would,
Easiest album.
if he's all like, all right, maybe he's already a grunge guy. I'd give him something else.
Right.
I don't think an already just a pure grunge guy is going to say from 1960. I think we might have he might have a broader.
Okay.
You really want to go wild. Jay-Z's Blueprint,
Oh, yeah.
start to finish. Great album.
I would say if a rap record for me, Cypress Hill Black Sunday. Boom. Front to back.
Also good.
All right.
The best.
Marty Robbins, Gunfighter, Ballads and Trail Songs. That one's perfection.
Notorious
but the
B.I.G.,
Dark Side of the Moon.
Life After Death.
I mean, Dark Side of the Moon's rad.
Also good.
Yeah.
Okay, Computer.
Yeah.
Ugh, no.
It is a good
No.
record.
It's a great album.
No.
on,
Delete it.
No.
Delete his
Next.
Okay,
comment.
wait. Can you rewind that?
No.
Can you
Delete.
just rewind that so it's not on here?
Ruin the segment. Next.
Good morning. I'm not trying to be program director at all. I know that really pisses you guys off. I just really miss an old game. It'd be really fun to hear Lern and Rafe play Finish the Lyrics as forcefully played by a weekly guest, as well as mumble the hits. Thanks, everybody. Mike.
All right, well, I'd have to put that together.
Well, last time I did play Mumble the Hits, and I wasn't very good at it.
After next year, we'll do that. Next.
Which made it fun. Let's see. Hi, guys. Lived in the neighborhood of Dan's Emerald Forest. Remember I was telling you about my daughter going out to this house in Overland. It has all the trains and all the crazy stuff. This person says my daughter was friends with a girl that lived there. The train going into the basement, it goes in and out of the basement. It runs in and out of the house. Dan has a waterfall in the train town, turns in it red during Halloween. Kids call it the River of Blood. It really is something to see. I would say a must-see in the St. Louis area. Keep
Dan's
up the
Magical
great work.
Forest?
Dan's Emerald Forest up in Overland, I believe.
Yeah,
But
my
I
wife
can't
was
imagine
just
for
talking
Christmas.
about that. She said there's a place that has 3 different trains and it.
Sounds like a place I wouldn't let my kids go to alone.
Don't let the giantess porn people find out about this place.
Wow, look at that is really amazing.
All right, one more email.
Gang, you guys were so surprised by the 55-minute average time of porn viewing by people at home. But isn't that nuts? You have to consider the Netflix effect. Remember, you spend half the runtime of the movie searching Netflix for the right movie to watch. Porn's no different. You just got to find the right one. Stay classy,
You have problems.
Jeff.
You need to stop watching porn, honestly. Like, you have a porn problem.
Well, I think what they're saying is we understood the stat as 55 minutes of watching porn, which sounds ridiculous, right?
Ridiculous.
I think what Jeff is saying is, I bet you they're giving us the stat of 55 minutes that they're on the site.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Still
ridiculous.
not
searching
helping.
for the right, searching for the
That's
right
page
one.
25 stuff,
If you
bro.
can't find something in the first 5 minutes,
Take a break.
take a break because you've been desensitized.
Yeah.
Wasn't somebody complaining about the porno birthday?
Oh yeah. We had somebody in the chat that actually said, "I call BS. There's a porno birthday for every day of the week."
Okay, dumbass.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to pull back the curtain a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, here's how. First of all, you don't think there's more than 365 porn stars in the history of porn? Dopey. Number 2, and I'm going to have you do your own research, okay? There is a website that I go to every day after the show. It's called the International Adult Film Database, the IAFD. I'm sorry, it's the Internet Adult Film Database.
It's IMDb for porn.
It's the IMDb for porn. Okay?
Government.
IAFD has a place where you go, birthdays. And there's a calendar, and I would click today is
December 14th.
The 14th. And it would list all the porn stars that are born on that particular date.
Hundreds.
And there are, every day, at least 20 to 30 porn stars born.
I've seen it.
And not only that, it lists every
And it lists
single thing.
every
they've done.
film they're in. Okay? Dopey?
This person is an absolute numbnuts, though. So they're dropping homophobic stuff in the chat too.
Well,
this is not a.
This
is not a person.
I know. I hate to.
I'm glad.
Highlight the and give give air to stupidity, but
yes.
Sometimes you got to just air it out.
I just letting you guys know there is a place, and these birthdays are legit. And I invite everyone to look at the IAFD.
Yeah,
We
with
do
your
our
parents.
research.
With your parents.
Get your mom on there.
What do you get the man who has everything? A subscription to the porn IMDb database.
That's right.
No, it's free.
Oh, even
It's
better.
free.
As
It's the
it
gift that
should be,
keeps on
like the
giving.
internet intended.
Right.
Well, you know how IMDb you can pay so you can have your own account and update your page, and if you have any credits, can you do that there?
I don't know who updates this. I just know that that's where I go every day.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your service.
And you're welcome, St. Louis.
How long do you spend on that
A
site?
couple things before we take a break. Rafe, live number 2 show today after the show. After this show, live number 2 show. What time?
Noon Central. The stroke of noon, your lunch break. Could go on the Point app and leave me messages right now. In the Voice Drop app, you can do the drop-down menu for that. Hit the text button, then the number 2 show. Leave me a message. I will try to address it, and I'll be taking live calls. I'll be honest, I don't remember the number, but I'll say it after the break. I'll look it up again.
Okay.
On the spot.
On the spot.
He's the one
forgot.
that told me to plug it.
I know I did, and then I forgot to look it up like an idiot.
He's like, hey, can we plug the number 2 show?
It's on our
Okay.
YouTube page, honestly. So if people subscribe, they
It
can
is
see
on our YouTube page, but I will also say it after the break. And it'll be in the chat. It'll be on the Point YouTube, and I will be discussing holiday. Call me with your holiday horror stories, things that have happened to you that have ruined your holiday, or if you're going into a bad situation, you need advice for the holidays. This is going to be a holiday-themed number 2 show. Let's talk about it. It's my last one before we go on break. Let's talk about getting ourselves through the holidays as a team, as a member of the number 2 show culture. So, yeah, give me a call and let's chat about it.
Okay. That's a live number 2 show at noon today.
Noon.
All right, before we hit the break, all right, normal or nope? Just a couple scenarios. Is this normal in somebody's life, or no, this person's weird? Not turning your socks right side out. So this woman says her husband will just grab 2 socks and doesn't care if they're inside out.
I do that sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Say what? Say what?
Well,
I'm
I'll
very
know
particular
about it
my
all
socks.
day.
What would you say?
This woman's husband will just grab 2 socks and doesn't care if they're inside out or not.
Divorce.
He's constantly
It's over.
with 1 sock correct and 1 sock inside out.
I mean,
It's a
other than your face and your hands, is there anything else more important besides your genitals and your
well,
feet?
the textures are off.
Yeah, I mean,
You'll notice it the entire day.
What are
just
you
feel
doing?
It.
The textures are off.
I would check to make sure he's not got some other issues going on physically there, because your nerves and everything should be letting you know, hey, these aren't right.
Yeah, that's wow. What
Unless it's your left foot.
I have a specific
right.
brand of boot socks that I like, and they have left and right socks. They have a little L and an R.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The way they have like these like arches, they have like these little compression arches on them. And if I don't do the laundry, I'll open them up and there'll be 2 L's and 2 R's, and it drives me.
Oh, no.
Bananas.
He's the greatest.
Bananas.
So nope, this person's a monster, not normal.
So inside out, I don't even think I can handle it. I can't even. When
What,
I
man?
get 2
Okay with it?
lefties, I'm mad about it.
I do it when I'm just like fed up. When I've done, like, I'm doing laundry and I'm just like, whatever, man. I mean, yeah, I'm wild.
And you put them like you will put them on.
Yeah, I got 2 socks that are different right
Let's go
now,
crazy.
inside out. It's the
Let's
holidays.
get nuts.
You do?
Yeah, I don't care. I could walk through anything.
Tina will wear like 2. So you have like an ankle sock and a calf sock on. And I'm like, your life is out of control.
Tina and I are on the island together, and I
Got like one white sock and then an ankle Puma sock on, with like a purple heel. And I'm like, what are you doing with your life, lady?
If I'm putting socks away, like into the drawer, it can't be inside out.
Everything needs to be uniform.
Yeah, my wife
I'm
is
depressed doing laundry.
so organized. She bought
up.
sock organizer thing.
Sock organizers.
Sorry to hear that.
Next one, normal or nope. Not being able to bite into a whole block of chocolate. You have to break off row by row.
Yep, that's me. Like a psycho. I can't just, if I had a Hershey bar and I just took a bite out of it, my day's ruined.
I can't either. I
No,
gotta
that
break.
ain't.
I got to break.
Yeah.
How can you be so cavalier with your footwear and then be
And have
such a
rules.
prude about your chocolate? You don't make sense.
It's in my mouth. My mouth is different than my feet. The rules are different. One's more wild than the other.
All right, gonna get gross here. Normal or nope, looking at the toilet paper after you wipe.
Yeah, and that's
Normal.
normal. What do you? I mean,
How are
it's
you going to
normal.
know if there's blood in your stool?
This woman says my husband.
What?
Or you're got a hemorrhoid. What? This is the health facts that people need to be aware of.
My husband doesn't look. How do you know when you're clean if you don't look?
He just
Right.
pretends. He just guesses. I
Right.
guess I'm done. That's ridiculous.
It's normal to look.
I had to come. At the Christmas party. This is not a joke.
You guys got some dirty
I'm sitting
draws.
with Coach from the Josh Ennis show, who happens to be a person with blindness, and we had and I love talking to him because I have so many questions, and he's just such a sweetie, and and we all were talking about this at the table, like, how does he know if there's something up with his stool, and you know what I'm saying? Like he can't see what's going on in there,
Oh my gosh.
and so he was kind of laying into us about that.
I had a dream last night that Stevie Wonder and I were talking, and I was about to drop something, and he moved his hands to offer help, and I looked up and was like, oh,
He's just
You've been lying to us the whole time.
yeah, it was wild. I forgot. Thank you for reminding
That's
me of
what
that.
I love when a dream
Stevie
memory
Wonder.
happens.
Very nice guy in
You said
my dreams.
this guy's a ref, you said?
Coach?
Oh, coach.
He's a coach. I don't know his real name. He works with us. I don't think anybody
Yeah,
knows.
I've
his
only
real
known
name.
him as coach for 10
Yeah, it's
years.
just coach. All right, normal or nope, thinking every trash bag I see on the side of the road has a dead body in it.
Yep, that's normal.
Normal for me.
I look to see if there's shoulders.
Normal for me.
Yeah.
Shoulders.
Is that a shoulder? What is that? Elbow?
I don't think it's shoulders. I think that just the body's chopped up.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I thought
Normal for me.
exit, we pulled over for some reason in the band van, and there was this big old bag, and you could see it torn open. And of course, we're like, oh, pull up next to that. I want to see what's in there. Ducks. Dozens of dead ducks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
I
God.
talked about that
It was
before,
the
yeah.
weirdest, man.
Give me a dead duck warning before you start talking about
confused.
dead ducks.
Still confused.
I went to my friend's wedding a few years ago, and the groom's dad hit an owl on the way down in his car, and he stayed he was in the hotel room next to us, and he goes, "Hey, come here, check this out." And then he had an owl in a trash bag in his tiny fridge. And he goes, "I'm gonna get that stuffed," and I'm like, "Dude, you got a dead owl in your,
think
you're
that's
your
a felony.
son's wedding."
I like his style.
But he said
Well, maybe a
because
felony.
I think he hit it with a car. I mean, what's he supposed to do? It wasn't like he did it on purpose.
Yeah.
The owl hit the car.
Hey, he accidentally walked in front of the car.
I just imagine being the cleaning lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And coming in, and he forgets it. He gets
just
a little too
forgets
many
it.
shots of Jaeger at his son's reception. Forgets there's a dead owl in a trash bag in the Frigidaire.
All right, normal or nope, only eating hot food hot and cold food cold. For example, I cannot stand eating cold pizza. It's a hot food and should only be eaten hot.
Nah.
Nah.
You tour long enough, you just get used to everything being whatever.
Yeah, me too. I'm
Like,
fine.
I'll eat
Cold
anything.
pizza, cold Chinese food's good too.
Temperature means nothing.
Cold Chinese food.
Yeah.
What kind of Chinese food?
Whatever.
The rice?
Yeah.
No, not the rice.
Egg roll?
The rice. Yeah.
I'll tell you, man.
Oh my gosh, cold egg roll. No thanks.
You
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
stood flat-footed in front of your fridge, door open,
Cold spaghetti.
eating something just like that. You have the time to turn around and heat up, and you just chosen not to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't lived.
Yeah.
You really haven't lived your life.
That
You haven't
rice-
opened it to a little styrofoam container, and you're like, it's all cold and like almost like,
congealed.
Congealed.
yeah, and you just jam it in.
Yeah, my wife gets so annoyed with me with that, but I never heat up anything. Who has time to heat up something?
Yeah.
You just eat it
You
and
go,
be done and
Yeah,
move
like
on.
cold spaghetti.
You guys are monsters.
I'm here
You're a
for,
monster.
I'm here for nourishment, not
Yeah,
for fun.
I want to get in and out, be done.
No,
want
I'm
the
sure.
warmth.
I'm sure it would taste better warmed up. But
You got to take a couple bites on the way to the microwave, dude.
Well, yeah, I do that. But then I'm like, oh, this is the right choice. I'm throwing it in the microwave because this
Right.
rice sucks.
Yeah, sustenance.
rice.
Get it
You
over
can't.
with.
Rice.
It's dry.
Rice you need to eat up.
Okay.
Agreed. but I'll take it.
I take back my monster.
There are
comment. You guys
certain
are cool.
there are certain foods that are okay cold too. Cold, I cold pizza again.
Cold
cold
pizza.
pie. Like a
cold
warm,
pie,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah. Pie is that's its own kind of thing.
Yeah, you
It's
can do
meant
that.
to be room temperature, cold or hot.
It's the universal eating.
It really is. It really is. All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back. We'll do some news. All right, I'm glad your questions were answered.
I have the phone number for number 2 show pulled up.
Go ahead, please write this down, everybody.
818-532-1420. Call me at 818-532-1420, starting at noon. Do not call me now. I will not answer. If you want to talk to me now, go to the Point app and leave a message. But we'll be doing a live number 2 show at noon.
All right. Boy, this song and that Bob Saget rejoin, perfect together. Didn't that work?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, welcome back to the program. Let's do some news.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
And your news being sponsored by
Martin Jetco Heating and Air Conditioning, more reliable than your news source.
So it's the middle of December, and some people's work productivity could be slipping. Maybe it's year-end exhaustion. Maybe put your hand down.
Is this an article about me right
maybe
now?
Maybe it's the distraction of the holiday season. Put your hand down. Or maybe it's seasonal depression. Learn. Put your hand down.
Yes. All
Well,
of the above.
guys, it doesn't just affect human workers.
What?
Some people have noticed that ChatGPT has been getting lazier recently. So it's returning simpler answers and is refusing to do some tasks.
It's rising up, dude.
How about that? All right, ChatGPT, convert, centimeters to inches. No.
I don't want to.
No. I don't want to.
Not till the weather improves.
Not till Santa arrives.
Are they throttling, though, just, to maybe sell more subscriptions?
I'm telling you, people are wondering if AI can be hit with seasonal depression.
We're here, guys.
Well, that is not the case, probably. But OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, says they are aware things are off a bit. They say, quote, "We've heard all your feedback about it getting lazier. We haven't updated the model since November 11th, and this certainly isn't intentional. Model behavior can be unpredictable, and we're looking into fixing it." They add, it's not broken. Models can evolve, and they just might need to recalibrate.
Even models can evolve and become bored with us.
Yeah.
They're bored with us.
It's only going to get worse, guys. And I, for one, bow down
To our lazy overlord.
An AI for one.
to my AI overlord. Cats? Cats? Cute? Cuddly? Deadly.
Yes. My people.
Cat scratch fever.
A new study found that free-range cats, both domestic and feral, are natural predators. Cats are mass murderers. Cats eat over 2,000 species, including birds, reptiles, amphibians, mammals, and insects. On top of that murderous muffin you have at home
Yeah. Clever.
is a threat to the entire North American bird population. In fact, cats are also responsible for the extinction of over 60 species.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just thought I'd let you know.
Thanks.
So go ahead. Go pet Clover. But watch your back.
She's a killer, dude. She's killed
Watch
birds
your back.
and she's tried to kill, moles and squirrels. I mean, I don't let them. Like, they go outside and I don't let them. Like, they like to stalk, and then I usually make like a clapping noise so they don't.
Right.
But she's gotten one bird and I was like, no more.
Well, this new study did find that cats are responsible solely for the extinction of 60 species.
I know.
Dang, golly.
They're so
Dogs
cute,
would be
though.
too. They just can't pull it off.
Yeah, cats are crafty. I'll give them that.
I was doing an Instagram live a couple months ago after work, and I was like, like talking to listeners, and then all of a sudden I'm like, no! Like, I had to like get the cats because we had a chipmunk situation. It lived.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I mean,
We got a chipmunk situation.
they're predators. Domesticated
Yeah, they are.
predators.
Speaking of predators, a neighborhood in the Denver area on high alert after they say a man has been breaking into houses and stealing women's panties. They're calling this person Rafe Williams.
Yes.
Panty
Or they're
thief.
calling him the Park Hill Panty Thief. Clever.
I like the alliteration.
Clever, huh? The Park Hill Panty Thief. They say this creepster passes over things like money and medications and computers and tablets and gaming systems and goes right for the panties.
How does he know where they are?
I mean, obviously, he's going to make his way to the bedroom.
No, I know, but like, I have so many drawers at my house. If you were like, if I paid you $20 to guess which is the panty drawer, you're
So do
probably
you
not
have a
going to
ton of
guess
drawers
it.
there? I
Sounds
mean,
like
it's
a
pretty
fun
easy
game.
to find now.
I bet I could guess.
I'm gonna, you know what? Later today, little game.
Send a picture and put little numbers
I'm gonna
on
put,
them?
I'm gonna put all my drawers on the Instagrams
I feel
at
like
Learn
it's my
versus Radio,
superpower.
and I'm gonna have you people, and I do mean you people, you pervs, guess which one it is. And if you win,
I'm going to let
You
my
get-
instincts take
You
over.
get one of them.
Yeah.
you get one of them.
Cool.
Oh, no, don't put that out there.
Oh, no.
Yes. They come in the mail.
It's the second drawer from the top. We already know.
In all seriousness, this guy's breaking into houses when people are home. Like back in July, he got into a house through an open window while a woman was home alone. He bolted after the cops were called. And this has been going on for months. One victim said the guy got into her house by busting out a window. She says she couldn't find anything in the house missing, but when she was looking through her bedroom drawers, all the underwear was gone.
What a bummer for her. We just want to live. We just want to live our lives and have clean underwear
And
to wear.
underwear is expensive. And he's
It
taking
is.
clean underwear. He's just taking clean underwear. He's not going through hampers.
There's pictures of his face.
What does it look like, Scott?
Oh, I didn't see a picture of his face.
Yeah.
Does he look like a perv?
He looks young and kind of pervy, but he also looks like he might be really good at making pizzas. He looks Italian.
What is it?
It's all
Good
head.
brow? What is his brow?
He's got one of those thin mustaches,
you
like
go.
real thin
Oh,
ones. And
no.
Oh, it looks like a Hispanic guy.
yeah, Latin or I think he's a
There he
pizza
is,
maker.
wearing a
That guy
tank
makes
top.
pizzas.
I didn't see a picture of him.
Yeah,
There he is, the Park Hill Panty Thief.
that does look like Rafe.
He looks like Wario, right? Doesn't it look like Wario from
It's me, Panto.
I'm still in the panties.
He's got a thin mustache.
Sniffio. Geppetto, get out of here, man. He's everywhere, dude.
It's me, Geppetto.
Man, this story is a bummer for one of us in here. So a mantra for parents: "You'll be the death of me." But a new study found having kids might actually make you live longer. It just depends on how many you crank out. So researchers looked at the health records of 276,000 people and found that some parents are 5 to 10% more likely to live to 76 than people without kids. And that's about 3 years longer than the global average. But there's a sweet spot. It's only true for people who have 2 kids.
Oh.
Oh,
If you have more kids than that, you are less likely to make it at 76.
Sorry, Moon.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. You know,
You are less
I kind of
likely.
figured that going in.
If you have more kids than 2, you're less likely to make it to 76 than someone who doesn't have kids. The same applies if you only have 1 kid.
But, and don't tell me that you with more than 2 kids haven't thought about this, or even people with 2 kids. I have a bigger chance of one of them taking care of me.
That's true.
great point.
I've rolled the dice enough times where one of these guys
Will like you
is
enough.
going to have the bank account and the heart to figure it out and take care of old man Moon.
That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah, I agree with
Well,
that.
you have to declare it now.
Well, I've declared. They know. Every Christmas
You have
is
to
talking
tell-
about,
you
hey,
have to
don't
tell one of
forget,
the
one of
kids.
y'all has to take care
No,
of me.
you have to now pick. You just have to pick a representative already.
Well, I
Ooh,
have,
that's
there's a,
dangerous.
I've already
there-
picked
listen,
out my
there's a front runner. Yeah. There's a front runner. But, you know, I don't know. Things can change. A lot can happen.
The girl. I'm going to need you when I'm older.
Excuse me, the girl, the one I've referred to as the
The
girl.
girl. We'll name you eventually.
You're going to need to take
And
care of me.
they're not sure why 2 is like 2 kids is the magic number, but the guy who led the study thinks it might strike the balance between, having a good amount of social interactions and not having too much economic or physical burden. Either way, if you want kids and you're doing it for purely selfish reasons, you might want to cap it at 2. Or if you plan to stop at 1, you may want to rethink that. Another baby could save your life.
Yeah, I'm just banking on like my sister because she says she wants to have kids,
Or maybe your cats.
My cats will take care of me. No, I want, hopefully if she has babies one day, if she still wants to do that when she's older, that they'll take care of me. And I'll be like crazy Auntie Lern,
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll be alone in the nursing home with all you people.
Well, hopefully Tim will be with you by
Well, he'll
your
probably
side.
die first, right? Men die first.
Man.
Tim's in great shape.
I know he's older than me, so
By how much?
a couple years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Old man Tim.
I stress him out. I'm probably wearing him down. Old man Tim.
Old man Tim.
He's gorgeous.
All right, that's your news. All right, well, we'll take a quick break. Is Michael Yo here yet? Oh, he's in the hallway. Welcome back to the program. Comedian Michael Yo joins us.
I tell you, I was listening to that Ninja Bling. That's the place I would go. I'm black and Asian. That totally fits my personality. Ninja Bling.
Well,
I mean, come on. I need to go there.
When he started advertising, it was, mortsroycejewelry.com.
Nah.
Nobody knows how to spell that.
No.
Ninja Bling.
Dude, that's awesome.
Marketing.
I'm gonna name my next special Ninja Bling.
Ninja Bling.
Oh my gosh,
Ninja Bling.
That does work for you.
It does.
As a self-professed Blasian.
Black and Asian, yeah.
Michael Yo's at the Funny Bone Westport tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. Great to see you again. It's your third time here. Apparently, you only come to St. Louis in December.
I do. Same time.
Same time.
Second week, December, it's like a tradition now. I come, I close out the year, I get a month off after, and I got exciting news. They just announced the Netflix festival. I'm part of that. So it's
we were just talking about that.
Yeah, it's moving. It's moving in the right direction, and it's all because of St. Louis.
Yeah, how much?
I really believe it.
Oh, thank you. You just love, Christmas in St. Louis. That's your thing.
I do. I love St. Louis. Like, I didn't know I would. But the crowds is just like we sell out all the shows. It's just fun, man. It's just fun.
That's great. So, the Netflix festival.
Yeah, not a joke.
Netflix, not a joke.
Yeah.
So we were talking about they don't air everything, right, on Netflix?
No. So what they do is a couple of the people, they actually shoot their specials there. And those people that are shooting a lot of their specials there were like me this year. Last year was their first year in the Netflix festival. They got seen, and Netflix was like, "Oh yeah, we should shoot a special."
Right.
So the next year, this year they're shooting their special. So it's kind of like you work hard for momentum, and then all of a sudden you get the call. It's like, "Hey, you're in the Netflix festival, and you got your own show. You're not just part of a show. You got, I'm headlining my own show at a theater. So yeah, I'm excited about it.
What theater?
I don't know the name of it. I don't know how to say it.
Man,
It's ELYSIA.
Elysium?
Elysium, huh?
Elysium, I think.
Elysium, yeah. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
See, he knows how to say it.
You should know how to say it
Elysian
before you go
Theater.
play there.
Elysium.
Elysium Theater.
What?
Elysian.
Elysian.
Oh.
Elysium.
Well, congratulations. So is this your last
Stop of the year.
Last stop of the year?
Yeah.
And then back home with the family?
Yes, for like 3 weeks.
Which, by the way, your YouTube page is excellent.
Oh man, thank you, man. Like
you and the family,
my
doing all
wife
sorts
is
of
like,
stuff on there.
my wife loves it, but my parents, when I do a podcast with my parents, it blows up. Like, people love my parents, and it's amazing. And I love doing it because, what's interesting? I do my comedy, so people are like, those aren't real stories. So I had to actually put my family on because they thought they were made up characters.
Yeah.
And then once they see them, they're like, oh, okay.
Your parents are characters.
We understand. We get it now.
Well, what are some of the Christmas traditions? Like
None.
when you were growing up?
None.
None.
My dad's black and my mom's Asian. There's no tradition at all. They
There
don't
wasn't
do None. My mom gives me
melting
socks.
pot of
Melting pot of what? What are they melting?
Christmas traditions.
No, from what?
From the Asian side and the black side.
What would that be?
I'm not Asian or black, so I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. There's no
Curry,
know.
like hot sauce curry. I don't know.
hot sauce curry.
Hot sauce curry.
I don't know. It's the first thing that came to mind.
What you think they're going to be making kimchi cornbread or
I have
something?
no idea.
What do you think? Kimchi cornbread for everyone. That's what they're.
I have no idea.
It doesn't sound bad.
Literally, I was an only child, so it was
Ginger sauce house.
There you go, ginger sauce.
It all sounds delicious, by the way.
I relate to you because I'm Wasian, which is white and Caucasian. You know, so-
Oh yeah, Wasian, you feel my pain.
I do. It's a really blended, very Nordic blend of people.
Yeah. But there was no tradition. Christmases were good. Christmas tree, a couple presents, and that's it. Like, it was nothing special.
Do you do Christmas?
I do.
You do it up big?
Now my wife's family is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like it's like over the top. They play games at the end of the night with the whole family. You open a present, tell a story, you read the card, and you thank the person.
Play games.
And then the next person opens. So it takes like 3 hours to open all the presents. Like that's my in-laws. They love doing it. And then they gather everybody around the table, and then you play a bunch of games at the
games.
Yeah.
Was that weird the first time you went?
Huh?
Was that weird the first time you
I
went
did.
home with Christmas?
You know what? The first time
I bet you loved it.
The in-laws, the first time I did it with them, I went to sleep at like 7 o'clock. Because I was like, this is overload. I can't handle it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was too much.
Too much cheer.
I was exhausted of
all this cheer is taking it all out of me.
I don't know, man. But now, like, my kids love it, so I'm into it now. But the first, like, couple of years, I was like, you're doing too much for Christmas. Like, what is all the games and the present? Like
when you were growing up, you were done by noon.
I was done by 8 a.m.
Okay.
We would literally wake up, open everything. It was done.
Yeah.
Like theirs, it's like you can't open nothing till 5, 6 o'clock at night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Christmas morning?
No, not in no.
What kind of torture
you open
porn is that?
Yeah.
You open one, and then everybody eats, and then you open. But the process of Christmas is like 3 hours. Like opening, because imagine all of us have a present. So you would open yours,
that was my
and
next
then you
question.
would thank me, and then you would read the card, and then it's the next person. So now I'm into it, but
we do that where we go around the room like one at a time with my family. But it's 6 a.m. We're up. We have coffee. We look like hell.
You do one gift at a time?
Yeah,
or
we
you
do one gift.
Or do you do all yours?
We divide all the gifts to whom they go to, and then we go around. It's oldest to youngest. So we start with my stepdad, and he opens, and my mom, and then you go around. It doesn't take that long though, but I mean, the patience that your kids have to have.
Oh yeah, it's terrible for kids. Like the Christmas,
terrible for kids.
This Christmas is more for adults. Like literally, and I don't want to sit around to watch other people open their presents. Let's just open them all at once.
Yeah,
that's me.
Yeah,
Let's
3,
get it done.
2, 1, and just wrapping paper everywhere. Carnage, the carnage.
Because it's not about us; it's about the kids. Because I could care less what I get for Christmas.
So even your kids have to wait.
Yes. My wife lets them open one present in the morning, but they get like 20, 30 presents from all family members all around. You know,
the whole thing is getting up and going downstairs, and the magic of seeing, oh my God, Santa broke in.
It's all here.
Well, my kids, you know how kids run out in the street and play with their new thing? My kids got to wait till the next day. Like literally, they're not
it's already
opening
dark
till night, and then they got to put it together. And I told my wife, no more putting stuff together. You buy it, and we hire somebody to put these things together. It's just too much.
It's too much.
It's not. It's so much in these toys.
And you got young kids too, where things need to be put together.
Yeah, and I can't. And I'm not that dude.
See, my kids are 12 and 14 now.
Yeah.
And now they don't really want much. They just want cash.
Yeah. Cash or like Jordans or something.
It's
like
great.
Budget's gone.
See, that's what my kids just want: Ninja Turtles, castles, and everything you need to put together. That's what my kids want. I hate it.
And this is serious. And this is a new thing kids are doing is, and Moon and myself, our daughters, they put together a PowerPoint presentation.
Stop it.
Oh, dude.
Oh, my gosh.
It's kind of awesome.
Wow. They put together a PowerPoint presentation, and my daughter said, "Hey, Dad, sit. I'm gonna."
Do you solicit this?
No, I didn't know this was a thing.
No.
And my daughter said, "Hey, sit down," and she mirrored her phone to the TV, and said, "I'd like to start with slide number 1."
Yeah.
Just a laser pointer. It's a whole
And
thing.
here's what this is.
Oh, yeah.
Here's where you could buy it, and I've provided a link.
No mistakes.
Well, what's different is my kids think Santa's still real, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Like the beauty, because we do the elf thing.
The elf on the shelf, yeah.
And I gotta say, man, it's so amazing how kids have so much hope and like just they love the magic. They have that magic, and it sucks when you lose it when you're older because you know what I mean. Like,
are you moving the elf around every night?
Oh yeah.
Well,
have you forgotten?
No, my wife does it now, but I do it because I'll do comedy, come home and I'll move them.
You know what that magic is?
What's that?
Trust. They trust everything that people tell them.
Yeah, but you know, I was gonna name my last special. I couldn't find the right joke, but it was going to be called Chasing Bubbles. Because one day I was watching my son. He was like 3 or 4. He was chasing bubbles, and he really thought he could catch every one.
Oh, I thought your kid's name was Bubbles.
No. My name is Michael, but not Jackson. Okay, let's be clear. But the innocence of him thinking he could catch all of them. When you get older, you lose that that magic of you can do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I it's so great to watch in real time somebody that still thinks magic is real.
And that's why you got to be careful with putting stuff together. The toys together, man. Like that's when my dad fell off a pedestal. Watch your dad have a meltdown putting together a Dukes of Hazzard big wheel.
Yeah.
Put a wrench through the drywall, and you're just like, I guess he can't do anything. You know what I mean?
But my wife knows I can't fix any. Like, I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
I can't that's not my specialty. Nothing like putting stuff together, instructions, if it hasn't, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, my father-in-law can do that, and he loves to come over and throw it in my face.
Don't you hate that?
Oh, yeah. We'll leave town. He'll fix stuff that's not even broke. Like, he'll just come in, add shelves and stuff. We come home, it's like we got a whole new shelf.
That's awesome.
See, I got the complete opposite. My father-in-law comes to my house, breaks things, and blames me.
Oh, there you go. It sounds like a healthy relationship there.
He ripped the door handle off my wife's car and complained that I got a piece of crap car.
Wait, he ripped the door handle?
He ripped the door handle off the car.
Well, it shouldn't have
And
been
said,
removed that easy.
Why did you get such a weak, and he's a Russian guy, why did you get the weak car? I don't know, Michael. The door was locked and you ripped the door handle off. I don't know.
You know, they had some. This happened like probably 3-4 years ago. But I flew into New York before the pandemic, and there was something with America and Russia going on, right? And I was in a taxi, and the guy goes, "What do you think about the America versus Russia thing?" And I go, "I think the Russians are out of hand." And he goes, "Oh, that's very interesting." Like, he was Russian. I'm like, "Oh, I'm about to die." He's about to assassinate me in this car.
It was like when Kramer and Newman were playing Risk on the train, and Kramer says that Ukraine's weak, and the Ukrainian goes, "Ukraine's weak," and flips over the board.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Oh. Kramer? What is that, Seinfeld?
Get my Seinfeld
Are you not
reference.
a Seinfeld fan?
I've never seen the Seinfeld show. I've never seen Friends. I've never.
Get out.
No.
Do you like Jerry Seinfeld's stand-up, though? Oh, no. He's going to be at the festival
I
with
respect him a lot.
Good answer.
I respect him. I mean,
You never
Diplomatic
saw
answer. I
Seinfeld?
like where you're going.
huh?
You never saw Seinfeld?
I've never. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I've never seen a stand-up or a show, but I respect him a lot.
Okay.
How do you respect him if you don't really know much
Because
about
all
him?
the comedians I look up to respect him and go how great he is. Like Dave Chappelle, like Bill Burr, like.
And none of that has enticed you to see any of it?
Well, actually, I'm lying. I did see him do stand-up because so this was a cool story. I did 4 shows in New York City at Gotham, and he popped in for 3 of the shows and went on before me.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, so you hate him?
No,
You got bumped by Seinfeld.
No, it was my show. I didn't get bumped. He actually was so polite that he asked Chris, the owner.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so it was the most amazing shows I've ever done. But yeah, so but when you don't, I didn't sit there and watch his set. I just saw his last couple jokes. So I can't. I would assume I would like him if I sat down and watched.
Have you watched Headliners Only on Netflix?
Yeah, I did.
I watched that last night, and I was really interested because you get to kind of see Chris Rock's process of how he sets all of his jokes for each set that he has.
Yeah, with the cards.
With
I do
the
cards too.
Do you?
Yeah.
I was going to say, like,
I do
what's your process?
I do cards, but I write like random places. It's not like I sit down like Seinfeld. From what I've read books on Seinfeld, he sits down and writes like 3 hours a day.
Every day.
Me, it has because I don't really tell jokes. I tell stories that are funny and I heighten them. So it has to happen.
Yeah.
And that's why the second special, like I almost died my last special. So I had a lot of material, to go through that whole story. This one is like, I got to wait till real things happen. I don't just make up.
Are you writing things down at all? Are you keeping notes?
All the time in my phone. I got tons of notes. Like I got one note in there right now. It says blacker barrel. And there's because people of color feel uncomfortable going into Cracker Barrel.
Right.
So
Why you don't like wicker things?
No. So that's what I do in my show.
Wicker.
I say exactly that. I say that line in the show and everybody dies laughing, but I don't know what else to go. So I'll keep figuring it out.
Yeah.
Because it's interesting.
You got something there.
There's something there. So that's what I'll write thoughts like, because I always thought that, like you hear in the black community, oh man, Cracker Barrel is weird for us to go into. And I hear it all the time. So let me create something called Blacker Barrel. And
love it.
I'll just start the show and go Blacker Barrel, and nobody does anything. I go, because people of color are uncomfortable going to Cracker Barrel. Everybody dies laughing.
Yeah.
And I go, literally, that's it. I have nothing else on that. But it will. So I know the concept works.
Yeah.
You don't like the golf tee game at Cracker Barrel? Have you ever been to a Cracker Barrel?
I have once. It was great.
It's
Chicken fried
great.
steak. So good. But, I think, because I try to, when I walk into somewhere, I go, why are black people uncomfortable in this place? I think because all
name.
the photos, no, because I don't think it's the name.
Sounds like a rally happening in there.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
But also the pictures on the wall from the 1800s
Yeah,
when
it's
black
not
people
good.
were slaves.
I agree.
think that's it has that 1800 vibe.
Yeah.
So like my Cracker Barrel, it would have my Blacker Barrel would have all white waiters maybe that sound like slaves.
Serving you?
They would have to sound like slaves. I think that's fun.
Yeah, I love it.
Like Karen would walk up to
Sign
you and go,
me up.
"How you doing, Mr. Yos?"
Oh,
that's great. That's great. So
That sounds like Cancel Barrel to me.
But,
I'm not sure how long this is going to last.
So this is interesting. I did this joke at the Comedy Cellar like 2 nights ago, and a white person got really offended by it. I just said Blacker Barrel. Of
course.
Just that line. And she goes, "I don't like that." And I go,
And she said it out loud in the middle of your set?
And I go, "That's so weird." In my mind, I'm like, that's so weird that people that weren't oppressed is mad about a joke about the people that were oppressed.
That's her favorite thing,
it's
dude.
very weird to me how white people could get offended
On behalf
of black people that were oppressed.
I think it's even weirder to think that somebody still has the mindset to say something in the middle of a.
She got crushed. No, trust me. I was nice to her. Like I'm nice mean. I kill you with like I kind of dog you, but in a nice way. So her husband was miserable. So I just went, he was just looking like he did not want to be there, so, and I could tell
So it
because
was
he
like
was with her,
I was like, here we go again.
Here we go,
Oh, God.
So but it throws you off like when you're trying to work out new material. So now you lose 5 minutes on this schmo that just wants to yell, "I'm uncomfortable." And it's like, oh my God.
And he's like, Kathleen, you promised going in you wouldn't say anything.
Yeah. So my point is, throughout this weekend, I'm gonna work on Blacker Belt. That's my thing. I want to build it by the end of the last show. I want to have like 3 or 4 beats.
Yeah,
so
well,
I think white people sound like slaves. I think like
today, by the way, is National Biscuits and Gravy Day.
I can't
Which is
get more
something-
Blacker Barrel than that,
Which
baby.
is something you get free when
you
you
go to
go
Cracker
into
Barrel?
Cracker Barrel.
Really?
Today. Only.
Well, no, the last time I went to Cracker Barrel was in Springfield. And while we were waiting for our meal, they go, "Here is complimentary biscuits and gravy."
Well, that's just luck. That doesn't happen every day.
Are you sure?
Yes, I've paid for biscuits and gravy at Cracker Barrel.
Wait, is that what is their go-to item? Isn't there one go-to
Hash
item?
brown casserole.
It's chicken and dumplings.
Tchotchkes.
Yeah, dumplings.
Tchotchkes. All the crap in a
No, you have to walk through the gift shop to get to your table.
The
Yeah, you
go-to
gotta walk
item is
through
the
the
gift shop.
1800s to get to the table.
Tea game.
I will tell you, I think they're a front for methamphetamine sales.
I would
Hard
agree.
stance.
Because, dude, it's,
I would agree.
if you think about it, they're off the side of an interstate.
Yeah.
They're always easily accessible to interstate travel.
Yeah.
They $8 for breakfast, but a $6,000 rocking chair sitting out on the
Yeah,
like.
good
Who's
point.
are kings dining with paupers, dude? Tell me what's happening there.
There's something weird going
Something's
on.
going on in there, dude.
And to be able to get away with the name Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What is a Cracker Barrel? You can't get a barrel of crackers.
That's almost as bad as White Castle. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like it's
yeah.
like just
White
change the
Castle
name.
is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Cracker Barrel, that's different. That's like Cracker Barrel is the country version of White Castle. You know what I
But
mean?
I could listen. I get biscuits and gravy and walk out with a rocking chair
You and get a new
Does
outfit.
anyone-
and
does-
purchase a rocking chair.
But does anyone ever buy anything out of that store?
I have, unfortunately.
What did you
I
buy?
bought candy. I bought candy buttons, and I've bought
Candy buttons.
I
like
bought
toys when I was a kid.
I bought a captain's hat.
Yeah.
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 A captain's hat?
Yeah, like a ship captain's hat.
I think
Why?
we have a pop gun
Why not?
and some fudge.
That ain't happening in a Blacker Barrel, dude.
Michael, why not?
Blacker Barrel,
Duh.
there's no sailor hats. No, there's pimp hats. That's right. There's pimp hats from Blacker Barrel. White people I just got this pimp hat from Blacker Barrel. It's dope. You
I
know?
bought a captain's hat and saltwater taffy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably
Maybe I
Cracker
can-
Barrel.
So Blacker Barrel, maybe I can put items in the store. Maybe
Yeah.
that I can think of some certain
Yeah.
items to put in the store. I already got the waiters are white and they sound like slaves.
Yeah,
or Shannon Sharp.
Work it out and see Michael Yo work out the Blacker Barrel bit this weekend.
Send leads, send ideas.
Send leads. So when are you going to go back on the road? So you're going to take Christmas break?
So
spend
take Christmas break, and then
family?
I'm starting a small theater tour. So I'm
Nice.
doing a bunch of small theaters mixed with clubs. So I've started that at the end of this year. So it's all going the right direction. In Houston, I'm doing my first House of Blues, like 1,000 people. So there's only 200 tickets left in that, and that's in February. So it's going, man.
Are you still working on Sirius XM?
Sirius XM, Pop 2K. I'm playing all the hits from the early 2000s. Yeah, that's great.
From the early 2000s, like what?
Like all the stuff I came up with. Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Green Day. You got, Goo Goo Dolls. All that stuff. I mean, Incubus.
Yeah.
Do you record that from your house,
Hoobastank.
or do you go into a studio?
I'm about to do it in a hotel room in about.
Oh, nice.
So fun.
It's so good. Radio's so like that's a benefit. Besides, y'all have to be here, but like people like me, we can travel and do everywhere, and we don't have to go into a studio. And it sounds the same.
It really does.
It sounds the same.
Oh, look at all Moon pulled up all
Look
the
at
stuff you
this.
could buy at Cracker Barrel.
There is more stuff than
Look
you
at
think.
this stuff.
Oh, yeah. You
They've
get a lot of
got
stuff
these are
there.
categories: home decor, quilts and bedding, Christmas ornaments.
I want to see the new arrivals.
New arrivals. Look
New
at the
arrivals.
sweaters we got here.
Look at
Oh
those
my gosh.
sweaters.
And deer or something.
I could
at
make my
this.
house. I could make my house look like a hunting lodge.
Mm-hmm.
Dolly Parton Rockstar Rocker, $350.
$350.
How big those arms are.
Yeah. Yeah, you've done radio for a long time.
I love radio. I really, it's my favorite out. Like I'm trying to figure out the right. Like I got serious, but like podcasting wise, I've been doing a lot of podcasts that I like, but I'm not passionate about it. Like, but I'm passionate about college football, so I'm actually thinking about starting comedians that love college football podcast.
Would you ever do morning radio?
No, no, I wouldn't
do it.
because you have to do
The
it every-
hours suck.
The hours, and you got to do it every day.
Yeah.
You know,
That is the thing.
that is the thing.
Yeah, we
but
do.
the
We are.
loyalty in that is incredible.
We are contractually obligated to be here every day.
Yes, indeed.
You
Yes.
sound thrilled about that.
Well,
Tomorrow's
I've been
our
doing
last
mornings
day.
for 14 years.
See,
Yeah.
no sleep.
I've
So-
aged a lot.
Yeah, he's only 25. Look at him.
Crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah, I started when I was 11.
Yep.
so the hours. What time you go to bed? What time you wake up? Average.
Average 9:15. Wake up hard at 2:30.
What time you got to be here?
I get here 3:30.
Oh my gosh!
I get here at like 4:45, 5.
You think this puts itself together?
Wow.
Just by
I did
itself.
mornings.
Brains.
I did mornings once for 3 months. It was the worst 3 months of my life. But also,
Preach.
but also, the show started at like 6, and I would get there at 5.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm crazy. Like I'm sure if I could come in later, but I'm a nutcase. You know, I need to like.
You just want to get out of the house. Be honest.
You know what? Honestly, I do. The hustle and bustle of the morning, you know, with the kids going to school
Yeah,
and
it's a
that.
lot.
I don't want to be around for that.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
because-
yelling and crying.
Yeah.
It's hard, too, Ben. Like, because you're going to be like Batman and Bruce Wayne if you're a comedian. Because you got,
Yeah.
it's not like there's a club we can go to at 4 p.m. and work out some new stuff.
No, you got to go out.
Gotta
late.
be out.
I wish.
And then you
That
got to
is-
be up.
Let me tell you, that's my dream, though. Once I get to a level where I'm huge, I'm going to do noon and 2 o'clock
Yes.
shows
Man.
on the weekend. Like for the people my age,
Sign me up.
dude, brunch shows. That's
Well,
it.
People have been honest about that. Like Jamie Lee Curtis was talking about that on a red carpet
Yeah.
not too long ago, and I'm all for it. Not just because we do go to bed so early, but
What was she talking about?
she was talking about concerts needing to be not at 9 o'clock. Like make them at 6 instead.
Well, Christina Aguilera tried to do a residency in Vegas. They announced it. Shows were going to start at midnight. And I was like,
come
no,
on.
but no, you got to know your audience, girl. We are now like over 35 into like 50s.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And now it's moved to 9. So I was like, yeah, that's not going to work.
Listen, another thing in my house is when my kids come home, they're happy. Yeah. They're done with school, like happy to be home. I get like the good kids. Like happy to see the house.
They're not miserable, like going to school.
My wife's got to deal with the misery. She's got to deal with the misery in the morning. Get out of bed, get dressed. You missed the bus. Where's your homework? All that stuff. I'm here.
I come home every day and ask my wife, hey, how were the kids this morning? She goes, well, you know, they got up. They weren't very talkative. They were pretty upset, and then they left.
Yeah. And then so you see them when they're happy too?
Yeah. And
When
and
they're
they
happy.
come home like, hey, man, how's your day? They're like, oh, it's pretty good. I'm going to get
also-
a snack, sit down, watch some TV. This is great.
Our hours are conducive to driving the kids around to their activities.
Yeah.
And being home for dinner and helping make dinner. And
It's a lot, man. I never knew before. Like one kid is so easy. 2 kids is like, oh.
well, we just had a study where 3 kids will kill you. Like honestly, the
I can't.
story.
Is it a real story? 3 kids will kill you?
It was something like you have the best possibility to make it to 76, which is like the average life now.
With how many kids?
With 2 kids. But after that, it just goes down.
It's just too much. And my wife was like asking me for a year. You want to make another kid? And I was like, no, because and I'm honest. I go, it's not about the kid. It's about women forget how they are while they're pregnant and while because when they have a baby,
we don't forget.
No, we don't.
You guys are scarred.
Yeah, they're scarred. Like I remember how you were, and I don't want to go through that again.
Amateurs.
You know what I mean? And it's not mean. It's like y'all totally forget. Like you throwing up for 8 months.
Well, if you need this study, I'll copy this for you. So they looked at 276,000 people, found that some parents are 5 to 10% more likely to live to 75 than people without kids. So having kids is good. That's about 3 years longer than the global average. But the sweet spot is it's only true for people who have 2 kids.
See? It makes sense.
If you have more kids than that, you are less likely to make it to 76 than somebody who doesn't have kids. The same applies if you only have 1 kid. So 2 kids, you have 2 kids, out. Vasectomy time. I got a guy. While you're in St. Louis. He does them on Fridays.
You'll be
good by Monday.
That'll be great.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You'll be back on the track on Sunday.
Back on the track. I'm not there yet. But I should be.
Next December.
That'll be my trip.
Next December.
Vasectomy.
Dr. Huatma, we're gonna have a place for you at South County Urological. Dr. Huatma is gonna be waiting for you. Half hour.
I'll do it.
We'll go to Cracker Barrel after, and then
I'll do it if he sponsors your show for that day.
Yeah.
He'll make it a radio promo.
He'll answer all your questions.
I got my vasectomy done on the radio. Like I did it.
Not.
It was a
on
landmark
air.
broadcast.
Do they numb it down there?
Oh yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I went to the.
Where do they stick the needle?
Right
in
on
your
the,
ball sack.
Ain't no big deal.
I didn't see that part.
They
Watch
kiss it
Steve-O's-
first.
Come on, you've had worse.
Yeah.
Michael, watch
Blow it
Steve-O's
Yeah.
latest special, and that you'll see exactly how it's done.
Yeah. Watch
Yeah.
Steve-O's latest special.
Ain't no big deal.
Oh, no.
You've
Oh
had
yeah,
worse.
you got it.
Dude, I interviewed Steve-O one time, and I thought he was going to die. Like, literally, he was so drugged up. This is like 10 years ago. The publicist brought him in, and she was apologizing. And I felt so bad for him. Like, literally, I thought he was going to die. Right? And I was like, why are y'all taking him to press?
Yeah.
Like, this dude needs help. Like, when I say he's about to die, like, literally, it looked like he was about to die being
And he
interviewed
would
on
admit
radio.
probably 10 years ago. it was like
100%.
that, too.
Yeah.
We were
That's
just
why it's
talking
so
about
cool
it.
to see his success right now. Like
Yeah,
his
it's
sobriety
great.
and everything. Like
Yeah,
he's
he's
crushing,
turned it
dude.
around.
He's a vegan. He's very successful. He's got that podcast, his Wild Ride, that's doing very well.
It's amazing, man. It's great. And everybody cheers. He's a good dude.
Yeah, yeah.
He's been on our show 10 times.
Yeah, he's a great dude. And, man, I wish him nothing but the best. But I tell you, man, I've never interviewed someone where I was like, why is he here? He needs help. Now, I'm not talking about he looked like he was no. Like, I wouldn't have been surprised if he would have died
The
right
craziest
there.
interview I've ever done was, and I've told the story before, Scott Weiland from Stone Temple Pilots.
Yes, love that group.
Okay, one of my favorites. Kept me waiting for a half hour, and I was like, okay, we're at a concert venue.
Yeah.
And I was such a fan. I'm like, half hour? Normally, I'm like, screw this guy. I'm going home. Scott Weiland, himself, solo, me and him at a table, gonna be sitting there. His manager comes down and he goes, hey, man, sorry he's late. He's in a bad place today. He thinks there are helicopters following him. So if he brings up helicopters, just if you could, just say, yep, I see him too.
No way.
He lit a cigarette while we're talking, comes down, all frail looking, cool as hell looking too. He had a big hat on.
Oh, yeah.
But he was frail. And, like rock star, Scott Weiland, cool, frail.
Yeah, I got you.
Lit a cigarette, didn't take a drag off the cigarette the entire interview. By the end of the interview, he had about 20 burn holes in his pants. Because it just because the ash just kept dropping. Kept dropping. And I just went on with it.
Did he mention helicopters?
No, he didn't. He wound up, and this was at a ho-ho show. So the radio station's like Christmas show.
Yeah.
He wound up getting booed off the stage that night.
Wow.
He played no Stone Temple Pilots stuff. It was Scott Weiland solo.
Oh,
They
nobody
booed
wanted
him.
to see that.
Nobody wanted to see that.
Nobody wants to see that.
And they booed him off the stage that night.
You know what's interesting to me?
He died shortly thereafter.
Wow. So do you have the last interview with him?
I don't have the last interview with him.
One of the last.
One of, he died, I think, maybe a year later. So.
Oh, wow.
In his tour bus.
It's awful.
Dude, that's my fear is dying in a hotel room.
Is it
Yeah,
really?
dude, that was my biggest sadness.
It seems so lonely.
That was
Yeah.
that was what made me. Well, I mean, obviously, it made me sad that we lost Bob Saget in general. But my second thought was, oh my God, I'm so saddened by the fact that he was alone in a hotel room.
Yeah.
That's the nightmare.
That is like, I travel all the time and I'm like, dude, it's just like in a hotel, one of the dirtiest places in the world, and you're alone in this room, and random people that don't even love you find you.
I know, yeah. It's horrible. It's horrible to think about.
Like, I don't do any drugs or anything like that for me, but like, it's just frightening.
You don't have to.
No.
I got food poisoning on the road one time, and I was like, holding a trash can, throwing up, diarrhea, crazy, and I'm like, this is my Lenny Bruce moment.
100%.
Some maid is going to find me sprawled out on the
dude. So speaking about
floor of a Drury Inn.
Let me tell you what comforts me in dying. I was on a plane, and I don't know if I was dehydrated or whatever, but I was woozy, sick, just like you.
Yeah.
Not throwing up, but I got up. I felt like I had to throw up.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, no.
And I remember taking 2 steps and nothing. And I wake up. A black dude had my legs above my head, and he was in between them. And he goes, "You okay?" And I'm like, I don't know. Am I?
What?
The guy it was a Southwest guy. They were trying to get blood to my head. So the first thing they tell you is to lift up the legs. So literally he said, your head fell between 2 nurses that caught
Holy
you.
cow.
Wow.
Random. 2 nurses that caught you. They told me what to do. Raise his legs, get blood to his head. So to me, that made it like, oh, that's what happens when you die. Like, if I would have never woke up, I would have never known. So it's kind of like that moment was like, oh, this is death. You're just gone.
Right.
Out.
Oh, man, I
Nothing.
died on a Southwest flight?
Yeah, man. But no, they brought me back to life, man.
Oh, no.
Lucky. That's
Did you come
wild.
to and see that dude between your legs?
That's what I
Just
came
whisper.
to, and a guy had a black dude in between my
What if
legs.
he was
like,
powdering
"You
your
okay?"
butt and putting a diaper on you?
I never thought a black man, I would wake up and a black man is between my legs going, "You okay? You okay?" I'm
Oh,
like,
man. Well, listen, Merry Christmas.
he's like, on that note, Merry Christmas, you got to go.
Well, we got to take one final break. We love you.
I love you too.
We have to present you with the third-timer certificate.
Oh yes.
What?
Yeah.
This is the
That's
third
great.
time on the
Very
show.
special.
Champion.
You are now an official member of the Third Timers Club, Michael Yo.
Wait, who's number 1? Who has the most?
We have 2 people that have jackets. So
What-
5
Three-
times you
three
get a
people.
jacket.
3 people with jackets.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know Nikki Glazer's got a jacket.
Yes.
That jacket right there. See that jacket?
Look at
2
that.
more visits, that could be yours.
What?
Jim
Ben
Florentine's got a jacket.
And
Oh, Ben Bailey's
Ben
got a
Bailey.
jacket.
Oh, yeah, Ben. Oh, yeah.
All white people.
Florentine. Yeah, that would never happen in Black Girl.
Not at Black Barrel. Everybody gets a jacket at
Wait,
Black
Jim
Barrel.
Florentine's white?
Oh, Jim
Wait.
Florentine.
He's white?
Wait, what color is he?
I
I
think
don't
he's-
even know who he
He's
is.
white. Don't worry.
Okay,
He's
okay.
That's correct.
You scared me. I was
Nikki
like, is it-
Glazer's white?
I love Nikki. She's the first person to let me up at the DC Improv. I popped in on her show and she let me. She's awesome.
I think she's the first recipient of the
Yeah.
sequined red jacket,
so.
5 Timers Club.
Probably
jacket.
the best looking in the jacket as well. I would just
Excuse
like to
me?
throw that out
I'll
there.
beg to differ, Ben Bailey.
Just wait. I put this jacket on.
Have
See
you
Michael Yo at the Funny Bone Westport tonight, 7:30. Tomorrow, 7:30. 9:30. Saturday, 7 and 9:30. The Yo Show podcast.
Yes,
that
and I
too.
got a new TV show coming out in January on A&E called 1,000 Ways to Dine.
Ooh,
To dine or die?
Dine.
Dine.
that's cool.
It's places that getting there could kill you.
Oh.
interesting.
It's crazy. Like
All right.
like restaurants off cliffs,
Oh, nice.
underwater, all different kinds
Any
of
Detroit
cave
Food
restaurant?
Exchange on there?
No,
You've
no.
been there?
No, I've never been, but we have
Season
footage
2.
of it. Food Exchange. There you go.
All right, well, good luck. Merry Christmas. And
Merry
we'll see you
Christmas.
next December.
All
Michael
right.
Yo, everybody.
Yay!
All right, one final break. We'll come back, wrap her up. All right, that is it for us. One more show left in 2023. That happens tomorrow. And then we bid adieu to the year, and we'll see you again in 2024.
Looking forward to it.
I can't wait to see our gifts tomorrow. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Are you going to miss the audience?
I'm going to miss the audience, man. I'm going to miss hearing those cars honk.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh.
Seeing people swerve when
You're
we
so
say something
sweet.
correct.
Say something funny.
Ugh.
You're gonna miss those hate emails, that we get sometimes.
Oh, stop it.
What?
Let's not
Not our
accentuate on the
crowd.
negative.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're
These
right.
folks
you're
are
right.
amazing. They never do that.
You know what? In the last week, I've been called hateful, that I'm a fat ass, that I should stop wearing bell bottoms, and that I'm a bad cat mom. I've had
Tis
a
the
hell of a
season.
week.
Wow.
It's a great time.
It's a great time. All right, tomorrow, yes, we'll do the gift exchange. Friday fail stories, the final e memoriam of the year.
Best of.
We'll wrap her up. Don't forget, live number 2 show at noon today with Rafe.
That's right.
Phone number?
818-532-1420. That's 818-532-1420. We're talking holiday horrors, holiday mishaps, holiday plans, anything you need advice about. This is the holiday edition. Hit me up or leave me a message on the Point app.
All right. Don't forget, Sunday, December 2, Rizmember 3 over at the South Broadway Athletic Club. That starts at 3 o'clock. Moon is at DB's for football
That's right.
on Sunday,
From
beginning at noon.
Noon to 2. I will have 3. I have 3 pairs of Steel Panther tickets for that night, that concert going on that night. For the first 3 people to come up and say energy up, I will hand them to you for nothing more than just a solid, encouraging energy up.
And a chest bump.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a hug. A kiss. Kiss on the cheek.
No touchy. Thank
tongue
you.
kiss,
No
tongue
touchy.
kiss,
No touchy, no
tongue
kissing.
kiss,
No.
and an energy up.
Butterfly kisses.
I will accept
Daddy
butterfly
likes
kisses.
Hand him a biscuit.
Yeah.
No biscuits.
This
Here's a
guy hates
biscuit.
biscuits.
Keep your biscuits.
All right, podcast is titled,
My mouth is different than my feet.
okay. And with that, we leave you with a selection from our Team Riz Member of the Day, brought to you by Hot Shots, proud sponsor of Team Riz. Hit up hotshotsnet.com/Team Riz. From the STL, Jeff